used. I mean, they all do that. It works. That's all that matters. Up to 10 devices. Yep, there it is. 0 restrictions. Unlimited. Oh, D&D time. That's right. Beep. There we go. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. So it looks like they're not that pricey. Alright, let me get rid of this. Doop. We were never here. Hey yo, how y'all doing? Let me hop over into the Discord.
Oh, I was about to ping you, dang it. Well, now
Surprise!
that's boring.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Wow, okay.
Alright, so
Oh, yeah.
Shadow said he might be late.
Session, no. I won't use it during the session. That would break immersion.
Yeah, it would, because thinking of immersion, one of these days I'm going to see about looking up a sci-fi D&D. There's sci-fi D&D adventures where it takes place in sci-fi worlds. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, I like that. How y'all doing?
Don't think it has, maybe it has traditional characters, I don't know. You might not have everything. No wizards.
Total party kill.
Let's hope not.
My boba is ready.
Right now, right?
Well, Leo doesn't want to be alone when he dies.
Yeah, I don't want to die.
Oh, he will die alone. We're just going to leave him there.
No, you're not.
You're just saying that because
Paul's going to do a total party.
Your mom is on the line.
Let one person die from a
Well,
bad
technically, from
right,
my
Paul?
Dark Elf's perspective, that's just most likely a
Yeah,
wound.
my
It's not
boba
like
is
she has
ready.
any real connection with her. It's like an adopted parent, right? It's like get an adopted parent, but they're really not your parent. I mean, I'm talking about your biological. Let's like those people who get adopted and they meet their biological parents way years later. Their biological parent. I mean, they might have a relationship with them, but it's really not their parent.
Yeah.
You're just coping because I'm about to become your dad.
It's like when you say,
hardly,
like my body is ready.
So yeah,
I say my boba is ready.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like when you get adopted, your biological parent isn't really your parent, right? I mean, in sense of science where they are, but not in emotional.
Oh, I'm so huge.
Some of them do become like build relationships with their. But a lot of times, a lot of the parents that get rid of their kids is because they don't want the kid. So they don't only years later they don't want to meet them.
You don't say. People get rid of their kids because they don't want them.
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine that. Well, others are. They might be young and scared.
Like
and
necessity.
They do what's best. Yeah. If they're like a 16-year-old, is a 16-year-old really should be raising a kid.
Yeah, true enough. Yeah.
It depends on the parents. Some parents are freaking strict and assholes, and
so nervous for today. I just
very scary.
I'm excited. I think everyone's gonna die.
I hope not.
Oh,
I think that'd be funny.
I feel like Paul would have ended it with an assault on all of us if we were all gonna die, right?
Nah, they just want underpaid character dead. That's it. The rest of us can go.
Yeah, no, I think we've got a message. You know, Paul really wants underpaid dead.
The answer to your question, Robo, is I went to reset my internet because I tried to connect to voice chat and it was like you're connected, and then it's like you're not actually connected because the internet's just turned off.
I hate when it does that.
Man, I hate it when my internet tells me it's connected when it isn't.
For real.
Oh yeah, it's a liar.
So,
thanks, Robo.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, before we start though, was Robo allowed to put his correct spells because he didn't put any in?
I told you to at the end of the session. You could.
All right, cool. That way you get better.
Better have done that, Robo.
Yeah, Robo, you need to probably. I mean, I can tell you what you put, but healing would probably be nice. Well, actually, we probably got healing taken care of. No, proceeded between you and I.
Do whatever you want to do, Robo.
No pressure.
Maybe we could use some damage.
Oh yeah, that'd be good too. That's the best best defense. Is
not enough.
Having extra.
Hey Melfice, on a completely unrelated subject, can I have nickname permissions on this server? I have to get back
No.
at Blitz or yeah, that's what I thought. I'm sorry.
Who? What did Blitz do?
We've just been kind of competitive in Project Winter lately.
Oh, interesting.
I would want to rename him Project Winter Nerd or something like that.
That's
Just
funny.
trying to make sure that my stream begins to actually load things this time before I turn the stream part on. Because it also went stupid when everything broke. There we go. Okay.
Mm.
Oh, all the characters are there. Nice.
Where is my map? Owlbear.
There. All right. Let's fix all you guys.
Oh, I just looked. Yeah, I'm on my character sheet right now. I just looked at top right corner, 1 out of 24 hit points.
Ass.
Oh, we'll get there momentarily.
I'll try to heal you as fast as I can.
Oh,
My
we will
druid-
get there.
My druid spell is going to fizzle when it tries to heal underpaid.
Plot
Also
twist,
to
Paul-
everyone else who's doing their own streams, who already have theirs on. Hello, everyone's chat.
Howdy.
Plot twist. This is just the reason for Paul to kill me off, so he doesn't have to deal with my
Uh-huh.
complicated backstory.
Is that
Oh
what it
yeah.
is?
Oh yeah,
no.
because if I was going to kill somebody in this party for complicated backstory, it would totally be you.
Yeah, no.
It definitely wouldn't be the fighter who's 4 people.
Yeah,
Wait, don't.
yeah. I'm totally the most
Oh, yeah.
complex person in the group.
Good point.
I'm perfectly manageable. I don't have too much backstory. No such thing.
Wait, I thought it was.
Yeah, you can never have too much.
Oh
No,
yeah,
I'm
we
on
haven't.
4.
Yeah, we haven't
Yeah,
got to the 4th one yet.
If Paul,
Yeah, no, there's a couple we gotta touch up on.
if Paul really wanted to kill somebody with complicated backstory, he would go into my campaign and kill do.
Oh my god! Don't get me started. I was really hoping that this was just gonna reload, but it doesn't seem like it's going to.
No, the real reason he's trying to kill me off is because he doesn't want to have to narrate the Leonids and Lucinda's scene.
Oh,
Doug,
are you
I've
sure he
done-
doesn't want to?
Doug, let's say, Doug, I've done ERP before. Don't
No.
don't start with me.
No. I mean, I'm not gonna judge, but
Be careful what you wish for.
oh no.
All right. So since last week's link is being a douchebag, I am going to just make a new one.
All right.
I was hoping to keep the same one if it would reload because everything was. Oh, never mind. Everything is already placed still. Cool.
Oh, good.
I was hoping if I reloaded that map it would do that, and it did. So here's your updated
Excellent.
link in the adventure chat.
Hmm.
Except that my keyboard was a little delayed response from my screen, so I accidentally put it 3 times and had to fix it.
Oh, fun.
New
So
Albert
fun.
link for myself.
All right.
Aha, there's the link. Nice.
I got everyone situated. Everyone's looking good.
You guys are looking good.
You look the
Yep.
best.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. You're okay. He's okay.
I decided since levels change in D&D too much, I just got rid of the boxes with your names and crap on it. If people want to follow that, they'll have to pay attention. It's too much work to keep making new text boxes every time you level up.
Makes sense.
Suppose I could just make them.
Hmm.
Could make them like in actual
Oh, there we go.
OBS, and they'd be easier to edit than Stream Elements for that. But I don't care. The talking heads are there. That's all that really matters.
I like the talking heads.
So
How was your vacation,
I'm
Paul?
glad.
Before we get going, hope you had fun.
I
Met
sure
Romus,
did.
or-
I went to jail.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Well, I
right.
didn't
Oh
sound
yeah,
so
you
Oh, wait,
told
he
us
told
about
us.
that.
Spent some
Yeah.
time in prison.
Yeah.
getting some
Just for-
inspiration for that prison break story you wanted to do.
Yes, and for people who
Mhm.
may not know what we're talking about, I posted in the project COE Discord. While on vacation, I went to see a former federal prison in the Canadian province of Ontario that is now a tourist attraction. I did not go to actual jail.
We need
Close
one
enough,
more
Shame.
kind of like
for
Alcatraz
25
here in,
followers for
California,
Carla.
in San Francisco.
Yeah, fun fact, you can
Let's
still
make it
see where
happen, y'all. I am determined.
they expanded the original cells to twice the size. The original cells, when it first opened, were literally 6'7" tall, 8 feet deep to fit like a cot in, and 2 feet across, 2.5 feet across.
Wow.
All you could do was crawl in and lay there to sleep.
Wow. Okay.
And you can still
Oh,
see the
wow.
markers like on the cell block doors where they
That's crazy.
expanded it so each one of those became a single cell, larger cell instead of two small ones. So that they at least could have room for like a desk and to stand up.
Interesting.
As you know, we started growing as a society and realizing that, even prisoners should probably be able to function if we ever want to hope to rehabilitate them.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Just maybe.
Oh yeah, that's Mad in the Kitchen. She's one of the co-creators of The Daily Show back in the day. It's Kitsch instead of Twitch.
I'd like to point out how the fighter of the group
For,
is the
for
farthest away.
if you like
so this is
cooking
really gonna
streams, check
suck.
that out. All right, so here's all the
gonna-
old
it's gonna take-
D&Ds
It takes
here.
me like 3 turns to get to you.
Just
Yeah, and
quickly
there's
doing
stuff
my
For people that want to
way
catch
in
up
the
on
way.
the
quickly
old
doing my
sessions,
updating my go live
this is
notification.
episode
like, Tonight
5.
we returned from our 2 weeks off with a bang and a nearly dead Leonides.
Ah, poor lady.
Oh yeah, and I will not be.
You put me right next to you.
Yep.
You
We're-
guys
we're gonna
dragged
do
me into
Crazy
bed
Cat
right
Lady
next to
Caturday
Rogue after I literally passed out drinking an
on a
entire
different
flask
day
of whatever
because of
that
this
stuff
event.
was.
Hey, by the way, Mina's
Oh yeah, you can
character's
come
sneaky.
check
She
us
could,
out there.
kinda
She
help
could
you.
sneak attack
Oh,
if she
right.
perhaps heard.
So
We got
I
options.
have begun my stream, so therefore we
Yes,
are
Dungeons
good to
and
actually fully begin
Dragons.
now.
Here we go.
So, first of all, for people on any stream that are listening and the players themselves, welcome back after our break.
Welcome to D&D, y'all.
2 weeks ago when we left off, or about 15 seconds ago in game time, we left off with our intrepid heroes trying to get a night's rest after a very trying couple of hours into days. Well, everybody else is currently currently asleep. Leonides, on the other hand, is currently about to die. So here's the situation. Leonides, you're coughing up blood, and you have a punctured lung, so it is very hard to try to yell for help. You cannot see the feature. You can make out the general shape, but you can't see features of the person that's stabbing you for a couple reasons. One, your vision is very blurred from the, agony that your brain is currently experiencing as you're going cross-eyed and dizzy and everything else from blood loss. Also, pathetic irregular human.
Yeah.
You don't have any dark vision. But in this case, it probably wouldn't help much anyway because your vision is also quite blurred. So you could just barely make out a shape from a bit of moonlight coming through, but you're between your bad eyesight in the dark and your sleepy meets dying self, it's very hard to see. So you do, however, manage to choke up a slight amount of a gasp as he or she rips the pike out of your chest. And you can make out enough of an outline to see they're raising it to drive it into you again.
He's
Should I
fine.
make a roll to like dodge or something?
Do we hear this?
Can I, like...
You do not need to roll. So as it's raised and and your eyes start to flicker closed as you begrudgingly accept that you cannot call for help. The rest of you wake up simultaneously from a large echo of what you would now know from tonight's conversations is a gunshot.
What?
Oh, I'm up. I'm getting out of here.
Safety.
I figures you would.
I didn't mean like out.
Yeah, are we free to move around?
Yes,
Really?
absolutely. And Lee
What
needs
was the gunshot?
Well, I guess
Lee,
it would be real loud, right? So I guess it would. I would.
Is everybody
defer.
okay?
Lee needs you as you're struggling to keep
Turtles.
yourself conscious and breathing. You hear glass breaking to your right, and your eyes flicker back open enough to make out somebody, probably the person that was standing over you, as they have now started to try to take off into the darkness. Somebody just received some very bad news.
Oh yes.
Oh, nice.
Bad news for him. Good news for me.
Oh, Robo, move your little token out.
Robo's a heavy sleeper.
Yeah, Robo doesn't wake up.
Would I be able to?
I can move it.
I'd want to ask why are they escaping? Am I able to put anything together, or am I too
Because they
shocked?
were probably shot.
Yeah, most likely.
I'd imagine they're running in fear. Robo, have you left your cabin?
Yeah, Robo, have you left your little cabin?
I'm trying to
I
move it,
don't
but
know
it
if
won't
band-aids are
let
going
me.
to be enough for this one.
Won't make
here.
a move for it, will
Yeah,
you?
I mean, someone else could. In that case, then, Zen, after hearing a gunshot, would very much go door to door, making sure like everyone's like okay. He just like kind of like go down the line.
All right.
Yeah, same here. Probably.
And I'm going to assume eventually end up at Leonid's door.
Yeah. The healing power.
And I'd probably ask, what the hell was that loud sound?
That's a good question.
I'm wondering. Oh my god, I'm
Sound
gonna
like an
die before I get to
explosion.
lay with her.
Yes.
Yeah, where's Leo, guys?
Is
don't
everyone
see him.
okay? Oh, no, he probably is down at the tavern getting drunk.
I'm listening for noises.
Yeah, man, your character moved hella far. All right, well, I'm gonna go over there.
I'm telling you, he's up and spry. He ain't waiting for
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
Here's a
move
gunshot. I'm
Robo.
moving.
There you are, Robo. We moved you over here too.
To Zen, that's a explosion. He doesn't know what a gun is.
Yeah, we need a medic.
I might heal.
I don't think they've entered the room.
Well,
yet.
I don't think you've entered the room.
Oh
yet,
wait,
so-
oh wait,
Yeah, you
Leonid,
entered the
Leonid,
room.
would you lock your door?
No, I did not say anything about locking my
son
door.
of
You
a
guys left me in there.
bitch.
He's a magic medic.
Oh,
you're
he's
right.
locked it.
Damn
You
it!
can still ram it if you want. I know you want to ram it. Just
I
ram
really
it.
want
I
to kick
can-
the door down.
I can break or I can pick lock.
Oh, there you go.
I'm
Not
going to need to borrow for my eventual playlist. I'm going to need to borrow episode 5 from Mina as well because my computer decided it doesn't want internet tonight.
No
Oh,
problem.
yeah.
So I can run from my phone, but I can't actually run a stream from it properly. So
This is a recording. Yeah.
Pre-recorded Paul.
We would call it a Poe, yes.
Damn.
Tell us all your secrets.
So as I was starting to say, what do the rest of you want to do?
Okay, let's get in there. How do we get in?
Yeah, Zen would.
We didn't leave.
Assuming the door doesn't need to be kicked down, which he would very much hope to, but if not, he'd just walk out.
The door is very much not locked.
Ah, damn.
Is it closed?
Only if
The numbers.
it's closed, but he's not going to unnecessarily kick a door down.
It is not closed.
Oh,
Ah,
Wait,
well.
the left
Oh.
side.
Wow, really just ruining my door kicking.
Let's see. The
All right, so
here.
we're gonna go in. If it's open, then
What?
This is supposed to be their health
Well,
points.
Zen's
As you
just
can
gonna walk
see,
in very cautiously.
Leo's
one?
not
Everyone who's
doing well.
entering the room, give me a perception check.
Oh. Okay.
Advantage or disadvantage with dark vision, or none at all?
Just normal.
I
Just normal.
agree.
Alright.
Okay,
Alright.
so here
Do
we
you want me
go.
to roll 2?
I gotta roll a thing, and
no,
my
not
thing's
you.
not working.
Oh, okay.
you're basically
want-
in death's door.
There
I
we
don't
go.
have
It would
time
be,
to pay attention.
well, it's more so that you're laying in the bed, so you would be able to see it
Why
from
is
that
this
angle.
not working?
17.
22.
Jesus. Oh my.
Oh, the little dice thing isn't working.
Probably 17.
Oh, they're so pretty though.
So 22.
I can't see my dice.
So,
You guys got this.
yeah, both of you easily spot it. The door probably was closed and/or locked at one point. But there is now a blood trail leading from Leonid's bed out the door to the window in the hallway at the bottom, below the door.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I'm assuming one of the guys that are in it would see that.
Zen would.
Yeah,
I'm assuming
saw
we
it.
can see Leonid's bleeding everywhere.
I assume I'd
yes.
probably be going,
Okay.
Probably would want
Uh,
to tend to
my
him.
blood.
Zen would just say, Amaya, help Leonid's.
Yeah.
And Zen is going to go check out the window.
So you can see that from the window. You can see that the post that's in front of that window that looks like a banner is in fact actually a banner for this purpose. And you can see blood trail sliding down it as if somebody scaled it to get away.
How fresh? Just like very fresh?
Like 30 seconds old.
All right. My friend the owl would love to go look for them and follow the trail.
Okay.
And
Wait, he's
I'll
out of it.
cast Heal Wounds at 2nd level for 19 HP.
Damn!
Wow, look at
That's
that.
not what we want.
And that's why
Wait.
if you're committed to being a traditional healer style cleric, you pick life cleric.
Ah,
Oh,
life
yeah.
cleric's the best cleric.
All right, so did I get healed
Life-
for 20
well,
or
life cleric-
19 then?
Yes.
19, yeah.
Life cleric's the best healer cleric.
Good choice, Underpin.
So give me a perception check for the bird.
And I think it naturally has advantage. I'm pretty sure. It's an owl. Yoink. Yeah, either way, my first roll is better. 20, dirty 20.
Yeah, you can see that the blood trail continues down at the bottom and goes off somewhere in the vicinity of the city proper.
All right.
You can see you can sort of see a general direction, but since we don't have a city scale map for me to compare it to, it doesn't really matter. You just know which
Yeah.
direction it is.
I'll note it down somewhere. Probably irrelevant, but yeah. All right.
I'm assuming
That'll be it for me
All
then.
right. I would.
Leonids is probably now staring at Amaya at this point, just wondering, oh my god, I almost died. I almost just died again. Oh my god,
Good. What happened?
I remember I was about to have I don't know, my head started going to a weird place while I was sleeping. I felt something, and then I felt some pressure in my chest. Then I woke up bleeding everywhere. Someone had looked like a long pull weapon, like a pike in my chest. But the assailant seems to be gone now. What happened? I know I was the one in the room, but what happened?
I mean, we just heard a loud sound and all woke up. You were the
Yeah.
only one that didn't come out of your room, so we came in here and
Yeah, I heard the loud sound too, but then I saw the assailant have to back off. I don't know.
well, it's lucky that went off when it did.
I'd assume would I want to get out of bed at this point?
Well, it's up to you. You certainly are healed enough to do so. I mean,
Yeah.
it still hurts. It still hurts. Lingering internal injuries a bit, but you're not in danger. It's just sore.
Yeah, I'm probably up now, leaning against the wall here.
All right.
Oh.
Well, it's good to see you're okay, but Zen, what did you find with your owl?
Nothing useful. Just a general direction of where they went, and nothing that really can be done very well with. I'm sure I can tell Galdas the direction. Maybe he can use his men to hunt whoever did this.
Or we could, if they're injured, we can maybe ourselves hunt them down ourselves. If they're hurt and bleeding, they're not going to be able to get that far that quick.
For someone who broke into a place like this, I bet
don't-
you they heal themselves real quick and they'll be right as rain, and by the time we would ever find them.
Interesting. I think we
I-
should
Is
go
Cal-
Caldas anywhere around, by the way? Did he, come up to the sound of the gun or anything like that?
Who?
Yes, Galdus is standing in the doorway now,
Oh, yeah.
as a matter of fact.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go talk to him.
He's literally, you don't have to go anywhere. He's literally standing in the doorway of the room you're in.
Lee needs his
Oh.
door. Oh, yes.
Can I get a
Caldas,
good look at my savior? Or
what
if
what
he did?
happened?
I have no idea. I heard someone fire out, one of the snipers fire, and came to try to figure out why.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I was
that's what that
being-
was. Oh.
Someone assaulted me with like some sort of long pole axe or something, and then I heard a boom or something, and they stumbled back from a window and left.
Are you sure it wasn't a dream?
Oh.
The blood would say otherwise.
That's a
Yeah,
pretty question.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this taste of blood in my mouth might be just my imagination.
You just hear Caldus go. No, that blood smell is definitely fresh and real.
That's fair.
And look at the wound. It's pretty
I can tell.
bad.
I can tell you what the boom was. The boom is what saved your life.
Interesting.
Seems like it.
Well, the person who shot the sniper you claim, why are they not here to maybe give up an update to perhaps where this individual go? There is a blood trail Zen found. Maybe we could go hunt them down quickly.
This is bad news.
There will be time for that. I will talk to my people in the morning. You all need to get to
I'm the
sleep.
worst.
One of you is still at least one of you is still partially injured, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
But how safe is it going to be? No disrespect.
You'll be fine. I've made a call.
Oh, okay.
I-
I am
I want
tired.
to.
I
I
don't
want
wanna
to
go
sleep
back
in the
to sleep.
archery room.
Leonides, may I ask, do you know anyone who would do something like this? I know you have your enemies, but
Yes.
anyone specific, well trained?
No one
Too many windows.
specific. No one specifically comes to mind, but if anything, I have to assume it's a grunt of the people I was telling you about last night. I wouldn't put it past
Caldas,
them.
I have a question for you if we may speak in private.
Yeah, I think the
Yes, we can
PNGs help
definitely
too
do
as
that.
well.
The rest of you
And
go
Paul
finish
is
your rests. You'll need them for
awesome.
tomorrow.
All right. And Leonese, before we go to sleep, I just want to say one thing. I think it's time you come a little bit more straightforward. You've almost died. You kind of putting us at a bad position. I think in the morning you need to start spilling the beans because all this vague stuff is definitely not helping the group.
It's putting us all in danger. Oh, we're all in danger.
Well, it seems more him than us. None of us got a pike in the middle of our gut, which is good.
Yet.
Well,
None of you got a pike in the gut yet.
yes.
Yeah.
There you go. Was this my room down here? I think, yeah.
Does not
Yes, this-
matter.
This is quite awesome.
We are moving you elsewhere.
D&D
So we do get a
definitely does
long
have
rest,
a
right, for our
reputation.
characters?
But the community is
eventually,
very, very accepting, which is awesome.
Yes, he puts you down in the basement instead. There's no windows, only one entrance, and he has guards at the door, physically at the door now.
Perfect.
And you are able to get a long rest.
Let's
Me.
do that.
Or all of us.
In the
Mhm.
morning, very, very early. Basically, you've had just enough time passed to be credited for your long rest, so it's like dawn.
Alright, so we
You
do
are
a long rest
all-
for our
Alright.
characters?
Yes.
Great.
You are all awakened by the thunderous sound of what sounds like a door being just not actually broken down, but close to it on the main floor.
Oh,
What was that?
did you guys hear
Hold
that?
up.
I
I
certainly
hope
did.
Are the guards still posted at the door?
Yes.
Zen probably still wearing his armor. He probably would have slept with it after what happened.
Depends what kind of armor you're wearing.
Chain.
If you slept in chainmail, you would not get the benefits of a long rest. You cannot sleep in
Oh
that.
shoot!
Okay, fine. I guess I'm not wearing armor. Zen
I
would just
mean,
grab his sword and shield.
you can put your armor on. It only takes a couple minutes.
But like, yeah, fine. We'll take a couple of minutes and let everyone die upstairs.
I'm heading up. Well, I don't know. On
All
this
you
map.
hear, all you've heard so far is a banging on the door.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll put my armor on.
They're fine.
I
I go to the
feeling-
entrance to right outside the entrance of my room. Robo, where do you want to
You're
put your
You're not
character?
in
we're
your
in the
room. You
basement.
guys were
No, we're
you
in the
guys were
basement.
moved down to
It's
the
just-
basement,
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's in the basement.
and there are two guards standing there that are just sort of shaking their heads, palms with face palming.
Are we
what is
able-
the, what is
Can
the
they
issue?
hear us? Do they see us?
Now that you, now that
Oh,
you, as soon as you open the door, they're actually about to knock. One of them's literally got a hand up like he was about to knock.
Oh, okay.
You have visitors upstairs.
Oh,
Oh,
what happened?
They sound pleasant.
yeah.
Oh, well, so from what I heard from the yelling, it sounds like they're perfectly pleasant for you.
Okay, Lowell, let's go see our.
You
Steve.
do hear shouting now as well that the door is open.
Oh
let's
shit!
go.
I think this is gonna be fun, guys.
Sounds like a female. Sounds like a female voice shouting.
Uh oh.
Hey, Leonids,
yeah.
look at that.
As you start to make your way up the staircase, I assume you're all going.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Might
As
as
you
well.
start to make your way up the stairs, you can make out more and more of the actual what's being said, and it is something to the rough effect. Even allowing that we curse on these streams, it's still a bit much. Those who you hear in a mix of common and elvish,
Mm.
a lot of swearing and where the fuck is Leonids?
Wait, I have a second language in Elvish. Would it really matter of if I tried to
Me too.
see?
Oh no, that just means you can hear everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know everything they're saying, and I don't know.
Me
Should
too.
I be the first one to exit, or should I have like a nice human shield in front, or a nice living shield in front of me?
I can go in front.
And the further up you go, the more you can make. All of you can make out, and most of it is common. Just the
Yeah.
occasional swear that's in Elvish.
Mhm.
But the general gist of it is, where the fuck is Leonids? How could you guys not properly protect him?
Oh,
Okay, so I think we should go there, right?
Okay.
I think I am qualified to go up.
You should. Yeah. You should probably go first.
Oh yeah.
As you not break through, obviously, open the top stair door. The shouting immediately stops and a head turns to you. And Lucinda runs over and tackle hugs you.
Oh yes.
Nice.
And then she slaps you in the face and goes, "What the hell are you doing getting yourself almost killed again?"
Look, I just went to sleep for a few hours, and I woke up with a pike in my chest.
These things
And I
happen.
think I almost had a weird dream.
Very true.
But I forget most of it.
Do not sit down, all of you, now.
Okay.
I don't want to hear another word from any of you. Park it.
Zen would very politely stand.
Oh.
He needs to sit
I
down,
would
knowing
just
that he's not in
immediately
his
sit
place right now
down.
to say anything.
Yeah, I would immediately sit down.
She just looks over at you with the look of a mother, or maybe a lover about to kill.
Mm-mm.
Very politely sit down.
Now, she looks at Leonids. She goes, first she looks at Melfice and goes, "We'll still have our talk. Put a pin in it." Then she turns to Melfice and goes, "Do not make me ask him. You know who I mean. What the hell happened and why?"
Oh, she looked at me and asked.
No, she looked at you and said, "Put a pin in it. We'll have our
Oh.
conversation. I promised you."
Oh,
Then
okay.
she turned to Leonids and went, "Do not make me go upstairs, go home and ask him. what the hell happened and why.
All right. Look, I don't know who exactly. So basically, I woke up with a pike in my chest, and I wasn't able to make out who did it, but I have a few guesses on who. No one specific, more so groups. Until I heard some sort of boom, they stumbled away and they got out.
Could you make out any physical details at all? Approximate size, race, anything?
I can make out the shape. And would Leonese be able to recall like how exactly big the person was? I don't know if you specified last time.
They looked quite large, and from the general shape of the features that you can make out, probably reptilian.
They looked large,
Ooh.
little reptilian scale. I don't know. Maybe I think I might have saw a scale or a tail or something. I don't know.
Fucking knew it.
Knew what?
Fucking knew it. It's that goddamn traitor Ventar.
Oh,
Oh.
Ventar.
Ventar.
We don't know him.
Traitor? No.
That's
We
what I
don't want
assumed.
we don't want to mess with him.
Wait, is it out of character? That's the guy. Like Zen
That's
was like
Melfice's
threatening.
one-shot character.
That's
Oh,
my
one
one-shot
shot,
character,
Oh,
which was weird because he's very
Uh-oh.
loyal. So, let's see what happened in the last 15 years.
I knew it. I knew
Poetic
it in my
justice.
bones.
Who's Ventar?
Soon
Ventar.
he's a traitor to the outfit you've been taking asylum in.
A character question. As of someone who has partaked in this whole community, would I know Ventar as a traitor?
No.
Okay, so I imagine
This is
I'd
the
be
first you've
confused.
heard of it.
Yeah, okay.
You are utterly confused, and get the sense that whatever this discussion is related to either involves info that you can't recall or info that higher ups in your organization may have kept on the down low.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hard to keep people loyal if they find out there's traitors.
Yeah.
Well, he will not be pleased, but at least now we know for sure. In the meantime, we will. Well, I say we. He's going to let me handle this one personally. We will see to it that revenge is dealt with.
I'm sorry, but Ventar, a traitor, that's not something that I usually think of him as.
There are many things you don't know.
And I would hate to be in the dark.
You'll have to talk to the green fellow about that.
I guess I will.
It was his decision to keep it under wraps, not mine.
That's Cal. This is Cal.
I guess I will have to speak to him then.
And Leonese, why does this Ventar character hate you so much?
I
He
don't know
doesn't.
why.
He doesn't. Whoa.
I know. I have
He's a traitor to the organization of the Crimson Wolves, taking renegade work from someone else.
Oh, interesting.
Do you know which company?
I have a pretty good idea. And so do you.
Yeah, they're still after me. Then it's pretty
They've
obvious.
They've never stopped being after you.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's going to be one hell of a ride.
He just made sure up until now that they couldn't find you, but you sort of stumbled your way back into their crosshairs.
I can only ask why. They already did so much to me. What, am I a witness? Is it because... Well, actually, I can probably guess why.
It sounds like you're a loose end, Leonese, so...
Yeah, that's what a lot of people would probably think about me.
Have you ever thought about maybe perhaps going to a different town, different continent to get out of here so that way you don't have people? It sounds like you're kind of staying close to the fire. It might be a good idea to just leave.
Do you really think he's safe anywhere?
You can Let me
We
just
can
tell
look
you
at 'em.
something,
A different
Melfice.
continent, he might be safe.
You
I
can't
mean, look
extinguish
at
a
'em.
fire you aren't close to.
It'll be the same story.
Maybe. There's also universes you could travel to. There's that.
That's true. Other planes.
Yeah, why don't you go to a different plane of existence, Leonese, and have fun?
Do you not listen to what I said, Drow? I said that you can't extinguish a fire you aren't close to.
You want to end it. Okay.
I don't.
That's
I
your
will-
grave.
Well, I think they don't want. He wants them to not end him.
Wow.
Yes.
We will arrange all of that as it comes. For the moment, two things need to happen. The rest of you need to have breakfast, and Leonides, you need to come with me.
Oh,
Fucking Leonese.
sure.
Nice. And this is Melfice's
What
mother.
are you two going to do, by the way, may I ask, Mother?
Nothing a child wants to know about.
Oh, I don't like that answer.
Especially not about their mother.
Leonese, you better keep your paws off her.
You're.
He won't.
Ugh. Leonies would probably be having
man.
like a sort of cocky
Not if
sort
it,
of.
let me rephrase that. If he wants to keep his paws, they better not be off.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
At this point, Leonies probably has the most combination of cocky and also scared shitless like look on his face right now. Like, oh yeah, I'm getting. Oh yeah, it's time. But also, oh my god, this woman's gonna kill me.
Yes. Nice.
Well,
I
Mother,
will,
good
I
luck
will
with
bring him. I will bring your ally back to you in one piece. That'll be. It's about 7 a.m. You'll have him back by noon.
Damn.
Ooh, stamina.
Can a guy who just literally got a pike in his stomach even last that long? That's a general question.
Do you want to
Take as long
know?
as they need. I have business to attend to, anyways.
Dear daughter, I am about 400 years old. Do you really want to know how many tricks I know?
Whoa. That's a good conversation piece for next time, I think, Mother.
Good point.
Leonides has the perfect combination of feeling aroused and also terrified.
And
And
with
come
that,
back
your- and with that, Leonides' hand is grabbed and they storm off.
Oh no!
And Leonides, you get the distinct impression that this is not going to be a sultry affair. She is looking for a hate bang.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, yikes.
Poor Leonese. He's going to be injured again.
Yeah,
And-
really.
No, you're gonna get
Nice.
Leonides on 1 health again because
God.
Bring him back from the dead
I'm
all
just
over.
gonna leave him. Yeah, 1 health is good.
Hey, but at least he's going to die with a smile on his face, right?
I mean, that depends, really.
Death
Oh,
by
that's
Snu
true.
Snu.
Dark elves might be a little bit much for a human. But out of character, though, when is Mina's... you guys saw that cool Tabby video I posted with a mischievous cat. When is Mina's character going to be anything like that? Knocking over potions and stabbing?
right. I was
You're
already having to be careful about laser pointers.
Laser pointers. But there's no laser pointers in D&D, though. Not this D&D, I don't think.
I'm sure you can conjure up some
think
kind of
so.
laser pointer replica.
Really?
There's some kind of magic.
I mean, you've
just
got,
throw balls.
the bad news gun.
Yeah,
Well,
just balls of yarn. That'll do
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
balls of yarn, and Mina will be happy for hours.
she's gonna kill me in both connotations.
So the rest of you have the morning. You do get a note that arrives shortly after Lucinda leaves from the noble, saying he would like to meet with all of you when they're done their rendezvous.
Mm,
Before that all happens, I think Zen has a couple things he would love to do.
Okay.
With first being speak to Kaldas.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Yeah, you can find him easy enough. He's in his office.
I think the food is important,
You know
right?
where it is.
That's
And
what's
then,
important.
yeah, Zen would probably just knock and say, "Excuse me, Kaldas."
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think all of us are.
How can I help you?
I was informed about the Ventar situation.
Yes, I was hoping to keep that from getting out, but I suppose that was a fruitless endeavor.
Despite having heard of it, I'm still quite ill-informed, and as of knowing who he is, very faintly, but still knowing him, I am curious to know, as he may have nearly killed my friend. What has he done? What is this all about?
He appears to be going into business for himself,
Interesting.
taking jobs that we would not normally take.
Is there a particular reason for that? Besides him almost doing us a favor and getting rid of the rogue?
That's a very strange way to put that.
Well, some of the group doesn't really like him. Not
Yeah, some
naming
of them.
names.
Maybe one person in particular.
Yeah, it's a
Maybe.
cat.
Just maybe.
Oh wow!
She's jealous of a fellow rogue.
I have no competition with him.
I know which one of you doesn't like him, and I know why.
Everyone's got their reasons. Do you know why he would have done such a thing? I did not know of him as such a type to be doing such a thing.
I don't know. I believe that the family legacy going to me and not him years ago may have caught up with him. I'm not sure.
Oh, so you're related. Interesting.
No, but his grandfather was the one and father were the one that co-launched this place.
Politics. That's why I stay out of them and stick to nature. It's a lot more pleasing at the end of the day.
Do you know where he could be?
At this time, I do not.
Is there anything else you care to share with us then? Instead of hiding it all, I would love to get all the information out on the table.
If I'm able to find any more information, it will be brought to your attention.
Oh, well, I'm sure everyone here has to eat, and I have one more thing I must do.
Before we go, though, I do have a question. There was a blood trail last night. Did any of your scouts perhaps found a location where Ventar is? Any leads where we might find him? I think we need to take care of this before it gets out of hand.
They found it as soon as possible, but or they followed it as far as they could. But it seems that he was able to bandage himself effectively enough that it stopped after a certain point, and they couldn't follow it anymore.
Yes, I've heard about Dragonborn have high tolerance to pain. Interesting. All right, I have no other questions, good sir.
Well, with that, Zen would walk away.
So would I.
So after that, you are the morning passes, and you are eventually summoned by the noble and others to meet them. And you are led out of town by the person that was sent for by the messenger.
Or me and Lucinda Dunvan.
Yes, yes, Leonides and Lucinda are present at this meeting as well.
Did they cuddle?
And
I don't think
no.
I don't think she's a cuddler person.
Not the cuddler type.
She's not.
He learned the hard way.
So I'm just exporting the next map you need, because I need to relaunch Owlbear for you guys because my internet crapped out, so you can't see the map anymore. So I'm posting one from my phone, but we were about to change maps anyway, so that's not such a bad thing. So they summoned you probably 2-3 miles outside of town. And you are. Okay. Paste. That should take you to the current map, which hopefully, Robo, you'll stop getting that notification for.
Let me refresh.
You might need to use the actual different link too, because I made it from a different device.
Oh, you did. All right, let me check.
Yeah. I've got yarn
All right.
for my character border too. It's the little
You're
details.
brought to this very bare-looking ruin of a place, and everyone's gathered.
Are there bears?
No.
Darn.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
How scarred for life is Leonid's? Because I'm assuming Lucinda was probably horrifying in bed still.
You're somewhere between terrified and addicted.
Oh no! We're gonna have to make this more often, Melfice. You're gonna have to get closer to your mother.
Jesus.
Between terrified and
So,
addicted.
you're brought to this
That's good.
ruin in the middle of the desert. And the noble goes, Leonides, I feel you've done a pretty good job thus far of paying off your debts as desired.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
And for the rest of you, I see promise in your futures.
This guy.
And then, as you can tell from, on a larger scale, the wolves, all good adventuring mercenary companies, adventuring guilds, whatever you want to call yourselves, need a home. So I have this plot of land that unfortunately took some damage, quite a lot of damage, as you can see. But I'm going to offer it to you.
Nice.
And Leonides, instead of repaying debts when you take jobs from me, I will pay you in help rebuilding this place.
Interesting.
It's an
A
interesting
place of
form
our
of
own.
payment. But I'm not going to argue. You've done a lot for me, and explain why I've racked up the debt with you. So I can only be grateful for your decision in this.
Now, as you can see, there's very little left. Some of this I actually had to do a quick patch rebuilding just to show you where the original layout was. However, we do not have to rebuild it exactly as it was. As being that there's very little left, one good thing about that is the workers can easily reposition things. I have some ideas about a layout I think would be suitable for a group your size and for your needs. If you want to design something yourselves, feel free. But I do have some blueprints in mind if you just are happy with whatever we want to help you put together. It will be quite an astounding place when it's finished. And he pulls out the blueprints and lays them on sort of like a pile of rubble that's relatively flat.
Relatively.
And there's 3 floors that he has in mind for this place. And there are the upper floors where all of your bedrooms will be. good size. Basically, all of them will be the size of a good size master bedroom in a normal house, with your own individual, bathing chambers and the like. The main floor will be outfitted for both accepting guests and also for protection, as you are, sellswords. And the basement will be where all of your food and drink and supplies will be kept, if you use the design he's planning. It can be changed as you like, but I had something prepared. In the meantime,
I like it.
Excellent. So we will begin with that. In the meantime, I do have a task for you. Don't worry too yourselves with the Ventar for the moment. We still have to track him before any of us can do anything about that. I need you to meet a contact of mine that is interested in acquiring some. He's interested in discovering. Well, actually, he's been interested in having you try to find a location for him that he thinks he knows where it is, but it is too dangerous for one man to go alone. So he would like to hire you to go find it for him.
Oh, okay.
Who is this contact?
He's a man by the name of Zanjar. And I will spell that for you.
I'm assuming that
What's
name doesn't ring a
happening?
bell.
No.
Yeah.
Quick question about this character here. Is he going to provide us all the details, or are you going to do that for us now?
He will provide more details when you meet with him.
All right, all right. One's getting used to this vague information, but hey, it might be interesting.
For the time being, I just mostly wanted to show you around the grounds. And he shows you a sort of geographic, like a slightly larger scale map showing basically what would be owned by you guys when you take it over. You're gonna have about 20 acres of land.
20 acres.
Is that including or excluding the amount of space the house itself takes up?
Well, probably wouldn't include, I would assume.
Yeah.
It would include it, so you'll have. Since he's planning to build it decently wide, but a lot vertical.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
probably about 19.5 acres.
That much acres. Lineage
I
would
hope,
have like kind of a slightly dreamful look.
Maybe we'll have room, guys, for a library where we could store a lot of the relics and artifacts we find on our adventures and gain more knowledge. I would love that.
Now
I'm
you're thinking. Now you're
not-
thinking like someone who wants to do this for a living.
Oh, the venturing's fun and all, but my grand scheme is to meet new people, gain knowledge. I mean, look at the cheeky characters I've already met.
I'm more of a, live what's off my back. The house is, or residence of, or what would you call it? Headquarters? Seems interesting, but not really my fancy.
I don't know, guys. I like the idea of having a huge building that we could all reside in.
Huge.
Seems
maybe
unnecessary.
Yeah. Well, we want to be
Yeah.
comfortable.
3 stories.
Well, huge.
Huge.
Right. Leonie's here. He's compensating for something, right, Mother?
You should be so lucky as to spend more, is to find out.
Oh, okay. I'm more interested in Leo now.
Really? I would expect much higher standards from a feline, but each their own.
Can I just ask out of character? Is this little ruins area in like a deserty landscape?
Yes.
I mean, isn't everything here pretty deserty?
Yeah.
Oh,
in this specific region, yes.
Yeah,
Is,
yeah.
Oh,
is there
that's
any
too good.
fertile land?
yeah, that's the thing.
Besides
I was going
Lucinda?
to ask you out of character. Are druids usually
Besides
they are able
Lucinda?
to kind of grow grass or
Oops.
kind of terraform?
Dang.
Do they do that in D&D or no?
I mean, you're
Oops.
not exactly, but
Okay, then never mind. I won't make a comment. I
There.
was going to say something like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll be making this place a lot more greener by the time I'm done with it." But if that's not a thing, then nah, I'm not going to say it. Because usually, like in a lot of RPGs, druids are in touch with nature and they can restore land, heal land, and stuff like that. So I guess these druids can't.
I mean, see, there's magic and stuff that eventually will do that, but right now it's more to do with like at your level, you wouldn't be able to do tons like that. But
Oh, okay, cool, good to know.
but in general, yes, there are ways you could make this land suitable for farming.
Nice.
Maybe a few, maybe trees, maybe, and nice orchard.
What kind of
know.
orchard? Something for your wines?
Just think of it more so as the one to restore a now gone legacy.
Oh, I can respect that. That's the first time I've heard you, Leonese, think of something other besides yourself. I gotta admit, I'm impressed.
Some of the images I'm using, because I'm stuck doing it quickly on my phone, are not entirely up to date, and they're not in token form tonight. They're just going to be squares, but I still want to have the option to put you guys on the map. So,
And besides, out of character too, why is it that Robo and Preceded are so quiet? Don't be
Because
shy.
yes.
Don't be shy, guys. You can contribute to conversations and all that. Actually, I don't even know if Robo's using voice, is he?
I think
I heard him.
Ah,
Yeah.
what's
Oh.
up, Robo? Don't be shy, buddy. You could add your gnomish intake.
I guess there's 2 of me on the map now.
Oh,
Yes,
is
you're
there?
welcome.
shit, I accidentally put 2 people. I was
Oh, it's
Double the
All
healing?
Maya.
Yeah.
We
And while
got
we're
2
doing-
lifeboats now.
So
I
much
do have
healing.
I do have a question for Paws and well, probably
Mhm.
Mina and Shadow probably know the question too. The space D&Ds, what is that like? Is it just basically D&D characters in space, or do they have a whole separate class structure?
no, it's pretty much the same.
Oh, okay. It's kind of fascinating. Maybe we could do that one day.
Hmm.
But in that thing, what I need to use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
All right.
That's fine.
Burn the rest of this place to the ground while he's gone.
Yeah, it won't take long.
What the hell?
Yeah, not much left. We'll finish it off.
What did I miss?
Would we be able to also add, like, along with the free floors, like a basement to this headquarters we were planning on?
Well, one of the floors was going to be a basement, but
Oh,
Hmm.
all right. Who the hell did I
wait, what?
miss?
Oh,
Yeah, we
you put
need
an
to.
extra me on in the void.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
wait, I
fixing
am
that.
missing.
That's who I'm missing. Okay. Like I know I didn't put somebody in. I said this was very last minute put together, so some of it does not look like tokens, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I just
Perfect.
realized. I wonder if I put. Because weirdly, Amaya still looks like a token, even though I did it the same way as all the other ones.
I just added the yellow outline to mine.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty.
Uh, Yeah. Obviously wasn't expecting to run this particular game that I normally stream from my phone, so
Oops. Technical
Do what you
was
got, I
difficulties.
guess.
not quite prepared, but I'd rather since we have especially since we have other means for me to get the video later, I'd rather still run it than not. So yeah, while Melfice is getting back from the bathroom, basically, yeah, they're saying, yeah, your debt is considered paid for the most part at this point.
All right, back.
Yeah, your debt is paid. They will now pay you in helping you to build a home for yourselves.
Yeah, I really like
And
that. Thank you.
sometimes they'll still pay you in actual, funds as well, because you still gotta eat. And they, yeah, basically they're gonna work with Caldas and try to use their various resources to track Ventar, but for now that's another problem for another day.
The cat DM is my favorite.
Meeting with Zanjar is set for sundown. And he will come to meet you at the tavern
Nice.
that you normally go to.
All right.
Is it going to be just me and these going, or the
Delicious.
rest of us are going to go too?
No, it's a job for all of you.
Oh, okay, cool.
We may never see him again if he goes on his own.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a problem to me.
I mean,
well,
I'm
my
curious.
character's perspective.
Well, you tie yourself to a loose end and you cut it off. What does that make you?
The Cure?
No, a new loose end.
No one will be cutting anything off of Leonese.
Oh my.
Yeah, there's probably not much left of him at this point.
It'll recover.
We'll find. We'll see about that. In the meantime,
That's hot.
Melfice, if you are quite done judging your mother's love life, would you like to have that conversation?
Yes, I would. Thank you.
Do you wish to have it privately or in front of your group? I care not.
Well, I'm kind of tired of the group holding information back, so I don't mind them overhearing. Besides, no disrespect, I'm pretty sure what you're going to tell me won't shock them. I hope.
You hope.
Well, that depends on what you'd like to know, I suppose.
I would like to get to know you better as a person, after all. I mean, I only heard the story from my father. And besides that, you are the only drow I've met. So I would love to know a little bit more about my people besides what I've been told. Unfortunately, I haven't had much time. I came to the big city to learn and get to the libraries, and I met these fine individuals. And you haven't had much time.
At least one of them is fine.
Oh, damn. What about me?
But besides that, I would love to get to know you better, and also some of my own the history or some of what drows are like. I've heard many interesting tales from my clansmen. Some I must admit are interesting, some more not so interesting. But yeah, they call me the furless one. But I would like to know you and our people a little bit better.
All right, well, I'll leave that to you to direct the questions, and I'll try my best to answer them. Here, let me put somebody on. Put a thing here for now. Oh, I can just use the image. I have the image saved on my phone.
Nice.
Need to go through the pictures that I took while I was on my trip. There we go. You. Give me. Put you about there for a moment.
There we go.
Just
Ooh,
give
female.
me a moment. Come over here. There. Kind of on top of you, but that works for a minute because it's sort of a whisper. Just leans in and whispers to you. I didn't forget about you.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yes.
And basically, in this case, I guess it'd kind of be like a sending stone would be the equivalent in D&D, but essentially makes a call me gesture and walks away.
Oh, hello.
Just goes, yes. So what would you like to know?
First and first is, do you have any siblings? Do I have an uncle, a aunt?
Let me think. Uncle's dead. That uncle's dead.
Oh,
That uncle's indisposed. You do have one uncle that would be available to meet, yes.
perhaps we could meet him one day. Are you on? Are you close with with your family?
Well, I keep in touch with that brother.
Oh,
The other
cool.
brother is indisposed, but I visit him when I can.
Indisposed.
The brother and sister that are dead were killed by me, so they're not so much.
Oh, ooh. I kind of tell Mother that I'm not. You're not the type of person to backstab or piss off, I would say. I like that strong vibe I'm getting from you. But I do want to know is, I've been told about how my father found me. He said you were killed and you asked him to spare me, and he did. I'm very thankful for that. But from the events, from what I understand, you guys were bandits that had stolen family heirlooms and killed his wife and his cub. And that I just wanted to ask why. Would you do that? Or your
I don't
and
I don't I don't know who killed them. They were alive when we left.
wow, that's interesting.
We
Perhaps
did
you
we did hold her up for her jewels. Bills need to be paid.
I understand that.
I was not I was not quite the I was not in with the right people at the time.
Well, I'm glad you've definitely moved on from that. You seem much better place. I do have a question. My father, do you have any animosity towards him? Obviously, he took your daughter, but he killed you. At least he thought you killed you. Are you
Oh,
going
he
to hunt
did.
him? Oh, you're not going to hunt him down, I hope.
No, if I was going to, I would have done it by now.
Oh, thank you. Because after all, as much as it's an honor to meet you, he is still my father, and I will defend him with my life if I need to. But I don't get those kind of vibes. I usually have a good indication with people. I think you're an actual very good person. I'm glad I met you.
I am glad I
And
met
Misunderstandings are
you as
common.
well.
Would I also be able to? Oh, are you guys still talking?
you can shut that. Scar, sorry. It's just between my mother and I, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
But
I just wanted
okay.
to ask her some stuff too.
Well,
when you have
when
a
I'm
moment.
done, I will allow you to, I suppose. Now you're kind of
I
like a
will.
tick that doesn't go away. Oh, forgive me, mother. I didn't mean to insult your piece of meat here, but it's all good.
You
Her
should
boy
be more.
toy.
You should be more respectful to Leonides, not because of me, but because of his own abilities. He's a very skilled young man. You do well to keep traveling with him.
Oh. That's a good answer, Paul. Shit.
So-
It's hard to stay in character with that one, huh, guys?
That's
Anyways,
hard to stay in character.
yeah.
You fucking took it
She
there,
would
not
know.
me.
Oh man, it's so much fun this session, right, guys? Anyways, so let's get back in character. Okay, I'll
She would know.
I'll keep that in mind, Mother. And one thing though is we perhaps could discuss more of your life after the events and how. By the way, that is true. How did you come back, Mother? Being killed? You said, if I remember correctly, when I met you, 5 years. Uh, do you know how that? I mean, I don't. I'm not too familiar with this resurrection magic. So I'm assuming it was magic, correct?
Yes, it was very, very powerful resurrection magic.
Well, I'm glad that they did. And one last question, because I don't want to tie everything up. Is there any kind of settlement where I could perhaps meet other drows? And are they Well, I'm assuming they're friendly with drows, but one with my unique upbringing, I just don't want to be, seen as an outsider or hostilities. I've heard a lot of interesting things about how drows are very much protective, don't like outsiders.
That can be very useful when you have
That
a fragile
is
boyfriend.
a rumor. It is not true. Now
Good to know.
there are much like any race of people, there are certain individual tribes that are more in the wild than the city that tend to keep to themselves. But if you want to meet open-minded people of any race, your best bet is to continue exploring the cities.
Oh, good. Perfect. I think that's all I have for you, Mother. Unless you have questions for me, we seem like we have a task at hand, and hopefully we'll get more opportunities to talk.
We certainly will, and I do have some clarification questions to ask at some point, but they can wait.
Okay, no problem. And thank you. Leonese, you are on the floor if you have questions.
I do have questions. One, when can we meet again?
Really, Leonese?
Oh my god.
Oh,
She just looks at you and chuckles. Well, I have a meeting. She looks at you and chuckles, and then Raina, give me a perception check with advantage.
Reina.
What?
Mina.
I thought it was for Leo.
Perception
you.
check with advantage.
Perception of advantage, yeah.
Let's see what she comes up with. And by the way, we're waiting for that. Paul, I love your style, man. I hope the day when I'm ready to start DMing, I hope I get to do the interesting conversations because some of the answers you do are
Alright.
pretty cool.
23.
23. So when Leonides proposes that, the rest of you, I'm not even going to have you roll because I want this to be a one person or nobody thing. The rest of you just hear her respond of, "We'll get to that. I have another date I must attend to." Raina, you immediately pick up that she side eyes you when she says that.
Oh yes, me too. I just remembered.
So I'm going to head back to town with the noble and work on this Ventar problem. You guys have your meeting this evening at the Silver Tongue. I will be expecting my date to meet me at about 30 minutes after sundown at what's the other tavern name that I used the other day? At the Windy Wolf on the docks.
Raina starts taking notes.
It's interesting what this Reina stuff is going on. I wonder.
Until then, folks, you guys go about your day, and we will see you. We will fill you all in when we have new information, probably tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
And she takes off. Goes on it.
Melfice,
Flying off the map.
I hate to tell you, but I think your mother has a thing for rogues.
Yeah, that's quite.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And Reina, interesting that you seem quite receptive. Again, it's amazing what the big city brings compared to the living with my clansmen.
Have you seen your mother?
I've seen her as a mother.
She's pretty spicy.
Oh, she's interesting. Kind of wondering if all drow women are like this, but I would assume not.
You mean like yourself?
Well, I wasn't raised by drow, so I'm a little bit different in this regards.
Oh, this is true.
I think with this whole conversation going, I think Zen would probably facepalm and start walking back to town. He'd be so just disappointed in everyone here.
Man, I think we should follow Zen. Let's just get to town and have the meeting. Besides, I wanted to try some of those Elfian ales I hear that they're so famous for.
So, you guys hear the familiar whoosh of magic from behind this ruin right here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's the laser pointer I was
Familiar
thinking
as in-
about.
Familiar as in friendly, or familiar as in I need to stab someone who's hiding?
Familiar as in you've heard that that kind of sound before.
Oh, so either or.
Either
And,
will.
and then someone steps out from behind it.
Where's Robo?
Robo's taking off. Damn, smart gnome. He's like, later, suckers. Oh, shoot, who's that? Isn't that,
Hey, it's
Josh?
Balin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Makes
don't have
sense.
his. I don't have a
Yes, the
token
younger
for his.
image.
I don't have a token for his older image because we're flying by the seat of our pants after my internet crashed.
Wait, that's the guy who cheated at me in the drinking game, isn't it?
I don't think he cheated. Pretty sure he lost. You couldn't handle it.
True. Oh,
No, hold on.
Be careful,
Hello,
Robo. We don't know what could be in these ruins.
Balin.
Zen, pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to see you and your companions again. Why is that druid over there darting around half a mile away like an idiot?
Oh no!
That's a good question.
Curiosity killed the druid.
I think they're exploring.
Well, be careful over there. That's the ricketiest of the corners.
Ooh. Dangerous.
I want to have a quick talk with you about our little drinking game.
What about it?
So,
You want to have another one?
I wouldn't. Unfortunately, I have a job coming up that I'll have to stay a little sober for, but I just want to say, you think you can get away with that? I'm not. I'm just
Get away
gonna
with
say,
what?
I know what you did.
Oh.
Do you?
I do.
I would have figured you wouldn't. I would have figured you wouldn't know much after you pansied out and passed out and 2 drinks in.
What do you mean 2? We were only 1 drink in.
Oh, you didn't even make it to 2. I'm sorry. I was busy chugging my 5th.
Leonie's not much of a drinker after all, huh?
I believe everyone could agree that the drinking game rule is 1 shot per round, right? Especially with the stronger stuff.
I poured you 1 shot.
That was not 1 shot, and you know it. That had to be at least 2, maybe 3.
I mean, you're talking to an elf. I live 3 times. I live about 10 times as long as you. Time and measurements and that sort of thing are relative to me.
You're talking to someone who's grown up around alcohol their entire life. I know what will and will not instantly put me under.
And yet you drink it anyways.
Yeah.
So, on that note, what is your current HP?
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Oh god.
Freaking
That's never
Leonie's
good.
back at you.
24 out of 24.
Cool.
That's
So
funny.
Leonides drops and falls asleep.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, he used sleep.
yeah.
I mean, he probably needed a
Uh,
rest, to be honest.
Wow.
He looked.
When
He
it-
looked. He sounded like he needed a nap. He was.
Yeah.
He was kind of getting a little bit babyish.
Forgive us for our comrade here.
It's fine.
He needs to
I've
learn.
I've I've raised children before. I understand.
Oh, I can't wait to. I wish he was awake to hear that remark. Thank you. Oh, by the way, Robo, what were you looking around for, if we don't mind asking? You seem to be looking for something or searching, maybe, or what was the reasons for that?
Just curious.
Okay. Interesting.
Balin, I'm sure you've come here for only important reasons, but before you get into that, as he probably pulls out a stack of like notes, I found these. They're hers. Hand them over to him.
Oh, can we see him?
Balin's right in front of us.
Oh,
Interesting. Very interesting.
They don't mean much to me, but I mean, hope it's for good reasons.
I know someone that can help me decipher these. Some of them are general magical notes that I'm quite proficient in, but some of them are more technology based, which is not my forte, but I have a friend whose it is. I will see to it that they confirm or deny the validity of these things. Have you had any run ins with any of the technology that you see in the drawings here? And yes, you have. You saved someone's life with one of them.
Oh yeah. Yes, it was. Yeah. We even tested to see if it worked, and it works.
Well, fantastic. I'll see if I can get him to replicate the effects. Until then, yes, I have come here for another reason.
what is that reason?
Jurgen needed me to come because he can't. One thing he can't do, while he's a formidable friend, he is not able to magically travel without my assistance.
Oh,
He is currently. So he asked me to come and ask of you if you all could meet with him tomorrow morning.
sure.
I get the sense he's heard about your escapades last night.
Yeah, that was certainly an event. At least everyone made it out
Yeah.
alive.
Yes, we all did
Yep.
make out alive.
Yes. I waited for the others to leave because we have a differing opinion on who's behind this.
Oh,
I have read your notes. You know Ventar.
I do very well. We
what do
traveled
you?
together for several years.
And he's been labeled as a traitor, which comes as a shock for Zen. Do you agree with this?
I have not known him as a traitor for the very little I know of him.
Let me put it this way. He's the only man I've ever known who, through sheer force of will and loyalty, managed to break one of the most powerful mind control magics I've ever seen.
Interesting.
He is no traitor.
I do hope we get to meet him and perhaps talk.
Well, who do you think would have done this?
There is a traitor in the Crimson Wolves, but I can't prove it.
Do you have a name? Or an idea, at least?
Yes, both.
Would you care
Is
to
it-
share?
If I were to take a wild guess, it's the Green Dragonborn.
Galdas?
Yes. There seems to be
Yes.
some kind of issue with family, and families can be kind of complicated, as we all have learned with this group.
Oh, I
Uh,
think
He was voted in to take over as Ventar was too new to just accept the traditional family passing like you would in many organizations. And that's fine. I'm not questioning the validity of someone other than Ventar getting the position. That's logistics. I do ponder how a extremely fit, extremely healthy, late middle-aged, still had at least 20 years left of natural life, hardy as he was, dragonborn, suddenly died of natural causes.
So, greedy sabotage is what you're assuming.
That is exactly what I was expecting.
Perhaps we could
And
help
any
solve
proof?
this.
Unfortunately, no. He's covered his tracks very well over the years.
I would trust your idea over the idea of Ventar being a traitor.
Raina, before we part, I do have to go. But Raina, can I borrow you for a moment?
All right, that sounds good. See, Reina was hoping it was going to be Jurgen.
And he leads you off briefly to the side. We don't need to move it on the map.
Okay.
And he just goes, I don't have proof myself of any of what I've just said, but I think I know who does.
My sister?
Yes, you should seek her out. I think she's ready to talk finally.
Now that we're on okay terms, that could be a good idea.
I can feel a sense coming off of her of grief, possibly sadness, regret. I'm not quite sure how to describe it, but I get a strong sense from her that she may have gotten herself into something years ago that she didn't fully understand. Unfortunately,
That does
she's not
sound
one of
like
the ones
her.
I was. Fortunately, her and I, while we certainly do not have any ill will, have not kept in touch. I did know her at that time, years ago, but we've not kept in as close a touch as I did with Ventar, so I don't want to. And knowing her current associates, I don't want to press the issue, because some of them don't like me very much.
Yes, digging can be dangerous.
But they're expecting you to be in touch with her now that you have all reconnected, so I figure you can ask privately and get away with it.
So she knows more.
I think she knows more than she's letting on.
Mm-hmm. She must be really in deep then.
Yes, we all found ourselves in quite deep. Caldus did a phenomenal job of covering his tracks, having underlings volunteer to be slaughtered to keep his secret, either through intimidation or loyalty. I'm not sure which, maybe both.
Oh, that's quite a loyalty.
But he has slipped up recently, and I have found some information, but it is circumstantial. I need more proof.
All right, I'm on it.
I appreciate it. I ask you this separately because obviously the less ears that know what you're going to ask her about, the safer it is for you.
That's true. But I don't really
I
know
will
these
do
people
my
very
best.
well yet.
I can tell you if he has any semblance of me or his mother in him, Zen can be trusted.
He does seem like
The
a
others,
pretty balanced person so far.
The others I don't know as well. That being said, while he does irritate the living hell out of me, that sleeping fellow seems like he'd be pretty formidable if you need him.
Oh, I thought you were going to mention Melfice.
Oh, Melfice, yes. I think I've watched Melfice from a distance for some time through a mutual friend, and I'm starting to wonder if Melfice is forgetting what kind of druid school they went to. or druid circle they joined.
Mm.
They haven't seemed to use their abilities much.
Oh, spicy.
The DM casually just poking at Melfice to use his ability more.
Oh man. Well, I've been a bear once.
Nice.
There's that, and healed.
Thinking of
Yeah.
sorry.
That being said,
I need to use my skills too.
Oh, I bet your
Yeah.
character skills.
That's right, my rogue
no,
skills.
I'm mostly just being funny. It's been very story heavy the last couple of weeks.
Mhm.
Provided my internet doesn't be an asshole next week, I will over the next few days have made some more physical stuff for you guys to do.
Ah, cool. I don't mind the story.
Besides what
I
Leo's
like
doing.
Mm.
Oh.
it. Who's Leo?
Besides
Leave.
what Leo's doing with your
Oh,
wife,
oh.
your mom.
My wife.
Physical.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
Show up early for your meeting with Jurgen tomorrow. But don't let him know you did so.
She could be my future wife.
There's some information that I know he's struggling with that I think he may need you guys.
I wouldn't mind
To
seeing
help
him
him.
again.
You're going to see him tomorrow morning.
Oh, score.
Hey,
But
Paul,
show up to the meeting spot early. And stay out of sight. I have a feeling he's going to have a prior meeting that you're going to want to hear.
Oh, I like using my sneaky skills.
And with that, he does something that very few people in your life have know to do with you, and you can tell that it proves that he is in fact a
Is he gonna
previous
lick
friend
me?
of your sister's. Because he does not lick you, but he scratches in exactly the right spot under your chin.
Oh, I like this guy too.
Wow.
It's a very specific spot that your family seems to have as like a thing. It's like a trait that seems to be passed down from all of you. And as soon as he does that and he's mentioned that he knows your sister, you're like, yep, that checks.
I don't want to know how he knows that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't want to know how
He
found
knows
that
her.
out.
He knows her very well.
Yeah.
Seems like he likes to pet the kitty.
Doesn't everyone?
Now, is that a player statement or is that a character statement?
Oh, that's a. Well, actually, it was an out of character thing, but I could. I guess it makes fun to be in character. We'll put it in character then.
How many hit points do you have?
Oh shit! Jab it. Let's keep it out of character then. I got 18, but yeah, it was originally.
Oh yeah, you're asleep.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess we're dragging half our party home.
Yep.
They'll wake up in about an hour.
That was so much fun.
Lee needs.
how am I sleeping? Like, how's my state of sleep going right now?
There's a big rock under your back.
Oh no.
Let's just say, if you're asking for why I think you are, let's just say your hour-long nap is going to actually only last about 30 minutes.
All right.
And I'm assuming you know what I mean, and I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I know. What I know. You know. Yeah.
But do they know that we know that you know that we know?
So yeah. With that, he says bye to everyone and teleports away. About 30 minutes later, Leonines wakes up in a cold sweat, and shortly after, Melfice wakes up as well.
Lucinda nightmares? Both of you?
Not about her, but some.
Shocked. Figured she was the kind who would induce that kind of thing.
Oh, actually, no, sorry, Melfice. You did not go to sleep. You were just paralyzed.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what did he do to y'all?
Oh, it's because he's an elf.
I was gonna say that he put them both to sleep. Then I remembered that elves can't be put to sleep with magic, so
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you're right. I am immune
Yeah.
so
to.
he used
Nice.
hold person on you instead.
Yeah, I can't be. Yeah, so it can't be charmed or anything like that. All right. So, when does this spell ever end?
So yours actually wears off after a minute.
Oh,
His
okay.
hold person
Back to
doesn't
normal.
last as long.
So he didn't like what you
Okay.
what you said.
For a little bit.
I didn't like the joke, I guess.
So aggressive.
Either didn't like it or he was telling you to mind your own business.
Oh,
Yeah.
True. Good point. He's like, I'm
Anyways,
tired of your
wake
shit.
up. You guys okay?
Leonides, you have a very rough half-hour nap and wake up in a sweat.
You guys
And
okay?
it is not particularly hot in the desert today.
Yeah.
how was your nap, Leonese?
It was something. Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're just waiting for you to wake up.
Mhm.
All right. I'd probably. I'm assuming. Where are we right now? Still in the desert.
Last time I
Yeah,
checked.
you haven't moved.
Yeah. Leanies would probably now get up and just look around.
Why are you sweating so
paranoid.
bad? It's not that hot today.
I mean, that guy was pretty easy on the eyes.
I had a. I don't want to talk about. It's a weirder. It's a bad dream. I don't want to say too much.
Bad dreams.
Nightmares?
Interesting.
Leonides, as you look around,
Robo.
Oh no.
roll me a con save.
Oh, con save. All right.
Mhm. No, sorry, wisdom save.
All right. Let me clear the convent and do wisdom. 5.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, 5 is a great roll. Wow.
Um,
Yeah, so great.
so your vision goes
You know.
blurry,
Uh-oh.
and when you blink to try to fix it, all of your party members are laying dead on the ground in front of you.
Oh shit.
What the? Whoa.
The rest of you see Leonides. The rest of you see Leonides drop to the ground in the fetal position and mumbling to himself.
Oh.
Is he
Oh,
okay?
Can I just walk up to him, grab him by the shirt, and just backhand him?
And
I'm just
Shadow.
not dealing with this. I'm just
Wow,
get the
that's
hell
something-
get your
that's
mind
something
straight.
that- I would have anticipated that Procedur's character being a life cleric, would have gone in to see what was going on.
I was about to.
No, this is my way
hey.
of healing him. I'll
Well,
get him the hell to wake up.
he has self-preservation.
Leonides, your vision returns to you, and you feel a red, burning handprint on the side of your face from having been backhanded.
Did you
You
slap?
okay?
Hey, wake up. Get up. Get your head straight.
I get up and now and again look around, making sure everything is happening.
We've got Robo checking you out too.
I imagine from reading over the notes that I had, I still wouldn't have any idea what he's going through.
No, this doesn't appear to be magical at all.
Oh yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
a side effect from him getting resurrected, right?
Well, that's what I was. That's why I had the notes from the frickin' one place.
Yeah.
He hasn't been the same since.
So yeah, you made a copy of those notes, correct?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. So yeah, when you flip through those notes, you do remember having read them over a couple of times before you went to sleep the last couple of nights. You do recall reading something in one of the sections about there possibly being side effects of being artificially resurrected rather than magically.
Is there any way of like a cure or a fix?
Psychiatrist.
It seems they did not finish the research on that before they had to stop.
Huh.
Oh,
I don't
that's
even
good.
think there's psychiatrists in D&D.
Oh, though there definitely is. I'm sure you can find
Is there?
someone somewhere.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
there's got to be like
If
NPCs.
there isn't, then some clerics are leaving some fucking money on the table, because
Right?
adventuring is a fucking trauma filled existence.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm up, I
And
probably
Proceeding can just go leave and set like a shop. There you go.
Exactly.
That'll be his business.
Done and done.
Mm-hmm.
You can leave that map for those of you that are able to stream tonight. Fucking computer. You can leave that map up for now, just
Alright.
because I don't have another map prepped for your other meeting spots. That's more description stuff. Because while I had lots of time to do written prep for tonight's adventure, I wasn't at my computer for 2 weeks, so I couldn't make a map.
We'll use our imaginations.
Yeah,
Imagination.
so at sundown, you go to the meeting spot that was laid out for you by the noble, and you see a gentleman in robes waiting there for you. If I could fucking type, this would be easier.
Sorry, where are we meeting him again? Where is this?
A tavern.
Yes, you're meeting. Well, no, you guys are meeting him at the Silver Tongue, where you guys often hang out.
Are
I'm
we meeting
checking-
Jurgen here as well then?
Oh yeah. We want to
So
be
this-
ahead of
There's
time.
two meetings both here? Do I have to like swap between tables?
Yes.
You're meeting who? What are you talking about? Meeting people here?
Aren't we meeting the new contact, and we're also meeting Jurgen here?
No, you're meeting Jurgen tomorrow morning somewhere else.
Oh, this is the same day. Oh yeah, I'm done.
Oh yes, I have another meeting after sundown, so that's good.
Let me just check something quick.
Oh, okay.
I have to keep my agenda straight.
Mina's
Yeah,
just
you
gonna
do.
go to a shop to buy catnip.
Oh sure, yes, that. Don't worry about
Yeah,
where your mother
definitely
is,
that.
Melfice.
Oh no, that was out of character, by the way. I'm figuring that Mina's Kitty's
Yes,
bad,
okay.
bad girl.
Oh yeah, Mina is a bit upset right now.
Oh yeah, you hear her?
I held
Oh
on.
yes,
That poor
You
cat.
see a bit.
she loves
I
it.
am so surprised that Mina doesn't get bitten.
Or
the cat doesn't
scratched.
bite
So-
Mina because I
So-
can tell the cat doesn't like to be held.
Yeah, she's like
You
falling
meet
asleep
Xantar.
though.
You meet Xantar, and he looks like that.
Okay, let's look.
Inky. Oh,
Oh,
I like him.
okay.
He says, "Thank you for meeting me.
no issue.
There's a specific location that I've heard rumors exists, but it is far too dangerous for one person to go investigate. So I need a group of people who are willing to be paid an exorbitant amount of money for an extremely dangerous job."
That sounds a lot like us.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We're
interesting.
up for it.
So,
You're looking for someone expendable. I'm sure we fit that.
No, Zen. If anyone's
Oh, I'm
expendable,
sorry. Most of us, not me.
I'm a young elf. I want to live and learn. Are these
That's fair.
places we're going to be? Is this place we're going to visit? Does it have any relics? That's what I came to the city to find relics.
if
and
it-
books.
if the place actually exists, yes.
Yes, music to my young ears.
I mean, I know the physical location exists, but I don't know if what I'm expecting to find is there or not.
He's
We'll
very
help
well
you out.
dressed.
So, for your troubles, if what I'm hoping to find there it does exist, it could potentially turn quite dangerous, and of course, traveling on the road can be dangerous anyway. So, I figure a fair payment would be 1,000 gold apiece.
Wow.
Oh, that does seem like a
How
proper amount.
dangerous are we talking? As
Yeah,
in,
yeah. How dangerous! You're giving quite a
well,
bit.
what should we be expecting?
Well, possibly anything from bandits to dragons.
Oh, a
That's a good
dragon.
idea.
Ah.
Okay, bandits. We can definitely handle, but a dragon. I've heard stories about how they literally wipe out whole villages and towns.
I mean, the good news is if the play there's at least there's a 50-50 chance that what I'm looking for there doesn't even exist, which would make it a lot safer. However, if it does exist, there's a 50-50 chance the dragon's still sleeping.
Oh,
What
sweet.
exactly are you looking for?
To find out if the dragon in question exists.
Ah, I see.
Got
And
it.
Hey, you know what?
the
We
loot there is there stuff of value there, and are we permitted to take such valuable items?
Most of it, yes.
wait a minute, Zen.
Most of it.
I've heard that if you steal a dragon's hoard of loot, that might wake them up. Is that a good idea?
I'm not much for stealing, but
I am.
I
Oh.
know people I need to ask for.
All right. Of
Yes,
course.
most of it is up for grabs. The only thing that I request is leave the actual location intact. Anything naturally occurring, leave it there and tell me, report back to me. I'm studying. I'm trying to find out if the dragon is real, so I can show that stuff.
Well, we could send you in and see what happens.
Oh, ha ha.
Well,
Oh, nice.
I know how long the journey to the location is supposed to take to get there and back. If you're not back in that amount of time, I'll assume that it doesn't like people and is awake.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Fair point.
fair point.
How long is it going to take us to get there and come back, you think?
About 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Ooh.
Long
Right.
journey.
You're going
We'll
to the
probably need-
mountains. You're going to the mountains to the northeast.
Yes, yes. Besides the chances of riches, but to let you know, Robo and I will protect any natural. Our group here will respect nature to its purest form. Is that right, guys?
I
you're
can
right. Yeah.
attempt to do so, but I can't promise anything, as the lives of me and my party members come first.
I don't worry about you, Zen. I'm more worried about other rogues in this group.
Trust
One
me.
could barely stand up straight
Trust
for a
me.
minute.
Trust me. If any of you touch the parts I'm worried about, you will definitely not make it back alive.
Oh,
I
okay.
respect that.
That's fair.
So northeast mountains.
When do you expect us to leave?
As soon as you've completed the other meetings that I've been told you have.
Oh, you're
Okay, so
informed
we
of those.
we could leave
I know
tomorrow.
details. I'm not one to, pry, but they did let me know you couldn't leave right away.
That's well, and by then, assuming nothing goes catastrophic, I can't speak. Assuming nothing goes horribly wrong. Hopefully by tomorrow, but I don't know what to expect, honestly.
It's fine.
Mhm.
The people, I know who else you are. I know I'm friends with the same people you are. I'll know when you left.
Perfect then.
A dragon. Wow. They're
Yeah,
forces
it'd
of
be
nature.
about a week to get there and a week to get back.
I can't wait. There could be a vast amount of knowledge we could learn on this trip.
There's a
Is
lot of
this-
gold.
This place,
Here.
something of myth and legend, right?
Yes, well, more specifically, the residents are, but
I see.
Oh, who are the residents?
Dragon.
ancient dragons.
Well,
Sounds like it's going to be a very, very interesting adventure. Well, let's hope
Yeah.
a
I have
fruitful.
reason to believe that they might actually be older than our calendar and may have been created before any of us.
That's why you want to study them.
interesting.
Yes. I have encountered several dragons in my travels on my own, but they've all been quite young ones by comparison.
Oh, and obviously they went well because you're still standing in front of us. I wonder what it would be like to meet a dragon.
Hopefully you'll find out.
Depends entirely on what kind of dragon you meet.
Could be a powerful friend.
Really?
What is your fascination with dragons? I'm curious.
I'm very curious about why they hoard the way they do, even though they don't typically. Most of them actually, spend it because they're dragons. They don't walk into town. I'm just generally curious about their habits, and the older they get, the more set in their ways they become.
Now, you said this was in the mountains, right?
Yes.
Are we gonna need some special gear or something? I heard the mountains get pretty cold around these times, and also dangerous.
I would strongly suggest that you get some climbing gear.
Okay.
Oh, we should be able to afford it.
We're being paid 1,000.
I'm sorry. You're being paid 1,000 up front.
I was just going to ask that. Perfectly. Perfect.
That's the down payment.
I was just about to ask that for preparations in such a dangerous endeavor, but that works.
Thank you, good sir.
Very kind.
Yes, I want you well prepared for this. I would prefer if you came back in one piece.
I intend to.
You have no worry in us just fleeing with the money?
No.
Excuse me.
Assuming
Some
that.
of us would never do such things.
I'm not specifically mentioning anyone, just a general statement.
Never.
To be perfectly frank, 6,000 gold is pittance to me.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Now, Paul,
I'll take what I can get.
All right, so it's thousands in gold, right?
1,000 gold each.
Add that to your character sheet.
Alrighty.
Rich. Woo.
Well, in that case, assuming you have nothing else for us, I'm sure we can go prepare for that endeavor and our other meetings. Yes.
Yes, please do.
Thank you, then.
Thank you. And it was a pleasure meeting you. I can tell you're a man of great knowledge, and I admire that.
Likewise, it is a pleasure, and I look forward to hearing of your report.
Yes.
Very well. Very well, then.
And with that, I'm assuming.
Yes, Robo. Yes, Robo. You can actually use a spell. What do you want to use?
He's deafened.
Oh, he is.
He will be right back.
I can already think all the alcohol he needs wants to buy.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, wow.
See, I would assume the spell Robo-casting would be something like, I don't know, like Charm Person, but it'd be funny if they just cast like Burning Hands out of nowhere.
I actually thinking of which I got
I just want to look at them.
I think they have Burning Hands on.
Oh, Druid's out. Yeah.
Yeah, I got heat metal, baby. That's gonna be good.
Yes, very spicy.
Burning Hands is a wizard thing, so.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can cast Bark Skin.
Are you okay, Robo? You seem paranoid.
Yeah, Robo. What? You seem quite a little concerning. Do you sense some defilement of nature in the area? I don't.
Or are you just practicing?
I think the defilement of nature that they might be sensing is named Leonides.
Oof.
Yes, that is the defilement. Unsure what to say. Well, you can say whatever you want, Robo. It's your character.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, it's the whole point of roleplay. You just say what you want.
Yeah. Speak your mind.
Barkskin looks cool.
Just threaten everyone, like Leonides.
Yeah, that works.
That works to honestly anything.
Is it a fashion statement?
I'd like to ask, thus everyone who's currently here,
Hmm.
where should do we have any more meetings today? I believe.
Not that I'm aware of. We have our meeting
I
tomorrow.
don't think so.
Yeah, you guys don't.
I think today is the day to prepare. Get your stuff sorted, as I'm sure we all have plenty of things to spend our money on, and we know a shop and a shopkeeper.
Ah, that's true. We could
Ooh.
perhaps get
Yep.
some good supplies.
Oh,
No,
for a
I've
good
been wanting to
price.
challenge that shopkeeper at a little bit of game. I believe I have my playing card set on me still.
Ah, maybe you could sit and get a bottle of healing because you're gonna need it.
We all might need it.
What are you trying to imply?
Well, no disrespect, Leonese. Besides your
He's a
interesting character that you are, you
he's a
have died
pincushion.
once and almost died again. And just saying, those just seems you don't have really good luck.
Yeah, who needs luck when you got skill?
Well, or the lack of.
Excuse me?
Well, Leonese of the group, as I said, you seem to be the one with the most challenges.
The most
No,
beatdowns.
well, at least he doesn't avoid challenges, kitty.
Oh, that is a good point. But I feel pretty healthy, so I'm good.
Yeah, well, as they say, what is it? Live another day?
Live to die another day.
Yeah, the humans vocabulary eludes me.
Well, I suppose we should maybe head to the store. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
After
I
we're
like
done
that idea.
preparing, we could treat ourselves to a few drinks. Maybe.
Yes,
I'm sure we can
I
make
like
the
that
night
idea.
interesting. We seem to have it off, assuming that we don't get tempted to be murdered again.
Well, it's going to take town's a
hope
few
not.
miles away. What was that, cleric?
I said let's hope we don't get murdered. Oh, try to get murdered.
Yeah. Oh, we best get going before it gets too late because the town's still a couple miles away.
Leonid, if you wish for the night, you can sleep in my room.
Is there a
Just for safety.
fast way to get back to town?
Well, I heard cats.
Um,
I'm just kidding, yeah. You could run.
you can get back within about. Well, but you're already back in town now.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
We're in the
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
tavern.
we're
we're
good.
the Silver Tongue. Yeah.
Not scratch that from the record about being miles away. Okay, let's go
Oh, okay.
back
Well,
to.
Yeah,
To the
let's you guys do that. Have fun.
Oh, you have business to
Oh.
attend to other than this?
Yes, cat business.
Cat
see.
business? Wait a minute. Are you leaving us?
Oh, we'll be
After all
back.
this stuff, I don't think it's a good idea.
I won't be far.
Are you sure you'll be okay?
I'm
I
not
think
sure
you
you
should
want to
trust
hear
your-
about this.
Your team more, Melfice.
Well, I
We're
do
gonna be
trust
stuck
some
here
of you.
together for at least another 2-3 weeks. Figure a
Yeah.
bond of trust should at least be built.
Oh, it's not that. It's just I don't want to see any of us get hurt. And we've had quite an adventure so far, most leading
If-
to a lot of blood. And so
If I
just
get
hope you're
hurt, I'll like it.
Oh,
Nothing.
okay.
That's
Well,
an interesting interest.
yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
weird, but you know, I
Yeah,
hear you're
you're-
not quite the same as my clansmen. You guys are a little bit more of the shadier type of felines, but
Sound a little
each
bit
their
like
own.
sound a little bit like Lucinda, almost how she was this morning.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Well, if
Uh,
you feel like you can go on your own without our help, then we're going to be at the tavern where you can find us.
Okay, I think I'll be safe.
Alright.
Ish.
Well, team, I say, sorry. While the cat runs off, I believe we should get prepared for the next day and I don't know, share some drinks.
All right.
I agree.
Yes, let's
Yeah.
go.
Raina scampers off in the opposite direction.
And I'm assuming we're going to the little tiny Minotaur thingamadinger's
I forget
shop.
his name. Ah, crap! It's the one name I didn't write down.
A quick question though: in D&D, do they call the feline races cats and kitties as like kind of like a poke at them, or nah? Like in the official stuff I'm talking about.
I have no idea. I haven't read every piece of lore there is.
Ah, okay.
Worst case scenario, Leonidas is accidentally being very racist. Best case scenario, he's just being teasing while only slightly being racist to Tabaxi.
Raina knows what he meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah. So the rest of you arrive at Yuck Yuck's Heroic Horde and are able to do some shopping.
I like the.
Oh,
He said
yuck.
his name is Yuck Yuck, right?
Yuck.
I like to walk up to front desk and one, pull out the prepare to pack of cards the playing deck I had, and two, I'd like to ask him, you have climbing. Do you have any mountain gear? Something good for climbing?
Well, yeah, of course I do.
Where do you keep at? I really only see weapons and such around. Is it like on a shelf somewhere I'm not seeing?
Yeah, it's over there in the tool section.
Oh, okay. No, I'll be looking at that in a moment. In the meantime, you were playing a board game last time we saw you. I draw a pack of cards. Would you like to play a bit more of a game of chance?
Sure.
All right. All right. Would you like to, Pat? Would you like to do the? All right. Well, actually, I don't even know which card games are you familiar with, because I want to make sure it's an even playing field. I have a question that also leads me to ask, like, out of character, what are there like specific card games in D&D?
Well, I mean, you can basically play whatever you want.
All right.
What do you want to play?
I was thinking something along the lines of like a kind of blackjack kind of thing, poker, whatever you want to call it.
All right. Roll me a. How do we do this best? Roll me a. Well, let's roll me a d20 to start.
Just roll a
Actually,
d20.
I'll roll them and tell you what they are.
All right.
Because obviously there's not 20 variations of a card, so I have ways around it. Your first card is the card that is face down is a 9.
There's a.
And your face up card is a 7.
Would I be able to? All right. So that's the cards we got in the first draw.
That's the cards you got. He has something face down that you don't know what it is, and his face up card is a king.
He's a Minotaur halfling.
I'd like to trade out the 7. I believe I'm also loosely remembering the rules of blackjack.
You can't trade it out, but you can either keep your current total, or you can hit and get a third card.
Hit.
All right. And what were your other 2 cards?
My 2 cards were the 9 and the 7, correct?
So 16. So you on your third card, you hit a 21.
Nice.
Amazing.
A luck.
Where all his luck went to this one card
I-
game.
He flips over a 5 as his second card and also hits a 21.
Yes.
This game doesn't seem too difficult.
Yeah. No, it's very simple. The goal is to. Now it's been a while since I played it, but it was in my memory. You get up to 21, but if you let it pass it, if your cards get past it, you lose, I believe.
Ah, gotcha.
So you want to get the highest number, but not past 21. So in this instance, we tied.
Sounds good to me.
And this is also one of those card games typically people would like bet money on, but yeah, I don't. Well, that's up. I'll leave that up to you.
I don't know. 5,000 gold.
Dang.
Bluff, bluff, bluff.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this out of character. If you want me to bluff that I have 5,000 gold, you better hope I get really high on like a sleight of hand roll.
Oh, wait, you want to
Oh,
cheat?
You would need
That's the thing.
You'd need a deception check first for him to see if he even believes you have that much money.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wouldn't want to risk it like my entire life over, or no. What do I want to say? Would I be able to say? Nah, I think I'm just gonna tell him. I'm willing to bet as of right now. How's 120 sound? Let's start off small so that we don't go crazy here.
Sounds good to me.
120 gold. Alright, so we both bet 120 then, and I'm not gonna roll for sleight of hand. I'd assume I just want to roll again for the cards I get.
Well, you're not rolling it. I am, but
Oh yeah.
so I actually just figured out a better way to do this.
If you had like a D13, that would be perfect, because
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do because over in ye old server that I help run, you can type in any dice number that you want into the dice bot.
convenient.
Yep.
So
I think we did that on D&D Beyond as well when we were always using that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the closest thing on D&D Beyond that I'm seeing is the D12.
So you're face down. Yeah, that's good. That's default.
I had to do it. I had to do it in chat. There.
Yeah. Your first card is face down is a 4, and your face up card is a jack.
4 and jack, that would be 11 plus 4, 15.
He has a face card, or a
Thanks.
down card you can't see. Face down is what I'm trying to say, words. His face up card is also a jack.
Hit.
Alright. You bust. You get a queen.
Oh,
Ah.
And he flips over his other card, a queen. He had a 20.
Would I be allowed to run a... Now, I don't think he'd be the kind of person to cheat, but Lee needs is kind of the envious person. Would I be able to run a perception check to see if he's been dealing the cards nicely?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, 12.
Seems like he dealt him straight up.
Okay, so I'm just unlucky. Alright. Alright. So I guess that means I'd have to remove the 120 gold from my inventory then, because he won the bet.
He slides it back to you.
You won. Why are you sliding it back?
Because you're going to spend it here anyway.
Fair point. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna have to start looking for that.
I need room on the shelves for new merchandise more than I need the money.
Yeah, that says a lot about how successful you are as a business person then. Alright. Well, first of all, I must thank you for your generosity in that front. And now, if you excuse me, I feel like I'd love to play a bit more cards with you later, but I need to find that climbing gear.
Yeah, climbing gear's over there, and the more unique stuff that's in your price range is in that corner over there.
Alright. I'd walk over to the tools section, also keeping an eye out for any warmer clothing, because I don't believe leather armor is very warm.
Zen would probably walk up then. I'm assuming there's a line at this point because I'm sure everyone wants to talk to Yuck Yuck. But just welcome.
Nah.
Say, excuse me, Yuck Yuck. I was curious. What would be in my price range?
You hold on one second. I'll show you.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, I just remember I still have those moon touch swords.
So currently, I'm just getting all the info for you. Give me a second.
I might as well take this moment to search if climbing gear and such is part of a D&D Beyond.
So currently,
Oh yeah, climber's kit.
I was thinking of roll
currently
20.
these items are available. There are one of each. The common ones you can potentially get more than one of.
Oh my God. Oh, there's gonna be. Oh Jesus, I'm gonna. God, we're gonna have to be here for days. Jesus, and so many things I want to buy and so many things I need to look at.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it was roll 20 that I was thinking of. You can roll dice there.
Oh, there's some good armor too, right? Balloon pack.
1d13. Yeah,
What do we-
1d13 works
oh,
there.
there's-
What's in is an arm blade? Because you also have prosthetic limb put up there. Is arm blade like just a blade that replaces your arm or something, or is it
Iron
literally-
blade you would not be able to use.
Yeah. All right.
That's for Warforged.
And this is all the stuff you have for all of us, right? Any of us could potentially buy.
Yes.
What's
What's
the
the inclu-
veteran's cane?
For more information, take the name of the item, Google search it, and chances are with 5e Wikitab will tell you.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of these items, so that's what I'm
What's an
doing
inc-
currently.
Yeah. What's a Inquisitive's goggles?
Look them up and find out.
Oh.
I just used a generator to make the list. I didn't pick these.
All right, so the veteran's cane is a wondrous item common. When you grasp the walking cane and use its bonus action to speak the common word, it transforms into
It's a cane
ordinary-
that turns into a sword.
into a sword.
It's like a hidden object, basically. Hidden sword.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Not anything for you. Probably be for me, but I have a magical sword that never leaves my side. I don't need to hide it.
Let's see. Orb of direction. Interesting.
Inquisitive goggles.
Yeah. It turns out I need a like prerequisite something.
Bag of bounty sounds nice.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like I have a mark of finding, so I don't think. This is mostly insight. Well,
Wands?
well,
Wand
actually, it
of
has some use
secrets.
for stuff like perception check to identify the aura of the last living creature to touch an object or such like that. Agency. He also discerns the gender and race of the creature. Agency by 20 or more known or familiar creature.
I will say
Um,
also,
don't-
you can easily acquire any basic, just +1 magical weapon of your choice.
Well, would I be able to?
For 700 gold.
Well, would I be able to see?
Amulet
How
of the Devout sounds like something Preceded could use.
Huh? Wait, what?
You're a cleric.
Yeah, you're a cleric.
No, I wasn't listening to what you were
Look-
saying.
Amulet of
Which
the
one?
Devout.
Look at the items. You definitely could probably use that. Let's see. Your D&D.
Now, how much would 5 sets of climbing gear cost? Because
Because
that's what I'm seeing, or climber's kit. That is what I'm finding in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, how much does it say it costs?
Oh, it says it costs
Oh,
25
it gives
GP.
plus one to your spell DC. Oh, okay.
There'll be plus, so it'll be 25 gold for each of you.
All right, that's not that bad.
That might be something Proceeded will like.
I'm assuming I can just add them to my inventory and deduct the gold cost.
Yes, the common items, anything common like
Common.
that, I don't need to specifically know.
Hmm.
Unless what I should say is if it's common and non-magical, which climate gear is obviously not.
Climber's kit is now my backpack for now, and
I wonder if
I
we
will
all need
deduct
one of
25 gold.
those.
We are. It sounds like from the description, it sounds like it's only enough equipment for one person.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, hopefully someone's getting a spare for me.
What? Get your
I
own.
guess.
Should have left us
You're
25 gold, GP.
You're being
True.
looked after.
No,
I don't
I
even
like that
see
way
it.
of putting it.
Now,
All right, so we all need to get.
climbing gear, and also, does Yap Yap or Yak Yak have any?
Yap yap.
I don't know. Sorry. Does he have any heavy clothing? As we're going into the mountains, we're going to need warm clothing.
Yes. Any basic equipment you can find in the equipment section, he would have to.
All right, so climber's kit. Let me add that. How much is that? 25 gold, you said?
Yes.
I'll buy that too then. All right. I'll add it to backpack. Take 25 gold.
Pardon me.
There we go. Done. All right.
I wonder where I'd add like a.
Some things might not necessarily be on Free Beyond either, even if they're pretty basic stuff, because they might have been added in a later book.
Yeah, I'm not finding like a. I don't know, like a winter coat or something. Should I just add like a custom item that says that, or?
Hold on one second. I have it on at least one character. I can tell you where to find it.
Oh, I want the bag of bounty. It's got
What does it
food.
do?
I will say, even if you're not currently present, you have an option to potentially get these items. Not like they're going anywhere. He's giving you first dibs on them.
I like food.
I'm pretty sure you need the I forgot. What was it? The spell to use it, don't you?
Man, I'm carrying 103 pounds on me. I'm still unencumbered.
Yeah.
What about direction? I wonder what that does.
Hmm.
30 pounds of food. That's a lot.
Do you yeah, if you don't have access to it, you can also just make a clothing cold weather.
What? Ah, it's called
Item.
Close Cold Weather according to the wiki. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, I think I ended up having. I think I had to make mine, but maybe I didn't.
Ah, shoot. Cold weather clothes are on the free version, I guess.
Yeah, so you can just make a custom item and use the description you found online to copy it.
Yep. And it costs 10 gold pieces. I'll just take that out of my thing and add the custom close cold weather.
What's up, Kevin Bacon?
Oh, we love bacon.
That kind of generic functional stuff like that is exactly what custom items and beyond are best used for.
8 pounds.
Well, as a druid, I think Robo and I could become bears and wolves. We don't have to worry about the cold.
Smart.
Well, you can turn into stuff like bears and stuff like that. You're a moon druid. You can turn into more stuff.
Yeah, it's amazing. I saw the list. They could literally become snakes.
Mm.
Constructing snakes too, which is one of the best forms I hear. But I don't think I get the access to that
just
yet.
to be clear, because of the lack of written mechanic to specify, technically turning into a bear doesn't mean that you wouldn't at all be affected by the cold in the mountains. It just means you'd likely have advantage on saving throws.
And by the way, thinking of which, can druids do that? Where shapeshift and just travel in that form if they choose to?
Yes, it should tell you in your abilities section of your sheet how long you can transform for. Typically it's an hour to start, but it goes up, so I don't know how long it is right now.
Oopsie, turns out 8-pound winter clothes are apparently over my carrying capacity. Does Yak Yak accept
Yuck, yuck.
Yuck.
Gosh.
Oh,
Get
no.
it right. Jeez.
Look, I only played one card game of him. It doesn't.
Wow. Doesn't deserve to even be called the right name.
No.
Oh my
But seriously, does he accept? Will he buy items off us, or does he have too much stuff?
Yes, he will buy items from you as they are used. He will buy them from you at half value.
Oh yeah, it is an hour. Or if you become unconscious or something like that. Or
crap, I'm gonna have to actually sell a little bit. But it turns out my carrying capacity is 105 pounds. So time to start choosing.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can
you
kill
could.
something for you.
Yeah, you could just take a mule with you.
a mule.
Mules are cool.
Ah, we got a feline. Aren't they classified as a mule? I'm just kidding, Mina.
Oh no.
Couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Good little kitty.
Curious. But how much did he say the what was it? Scale armor? How much was that priced?
I didn't say anything about scale armor, but if there's some kind of armor on
you said
there,
it last session because I asked about it. I don't remember what you said though. Not last session, the session before. It was one of the sessions I asked about it.
It was a while ago.
oh, just like non-magical scale armor.
Yeah.
That would be.
There's mithril. There's mithril armor for sale.
Yeah, but that's not actually like armor.
What is it?
It just makes it so I don't have disadvantage on my stealth. Because heavy armor, I naturally have disadvantage.
I mean, mithril armor, you could. Mithril armor can technically be whatever kind of armor I want to say it is, but because that one there just says mithril, it doesn't specify, but I can tell you what kinds are available. I will, however, tell you. That price of 700 is in addition to whatever the normal cost of the armor would be.
So could I buy it in any type, pretty much then? Any type
as long as you can afford the regular type that you want.
Gotcha. So how much is plate? Just curious.
Plate before it's magicalized is 1,500. So
I'm assuming magicalized is like that'd be. I'd be curious how bartering I could get yuck.
A pretty penny.
You could certainly try.
I think
Maybe
I
an
would.
IOU.
Can I do that right now? Can I now?
Go ahead.
All right. Zen would walk up and just be he'd squint his eyes really hard, and as he opens his eyes, they'd switch to that hazel. So Zen wanted me to ask. So there's the shiny armor. She kind of like twitch her head to the side. Mithril. Mithril plate armor. That's the one. He said he wanted that, but it's, a little pricey. And as she says that, she gets this giant chest, not giant, but normally sized chest set, just slams it on the counter. It says, how about a rematch?
Interesting.
For 1,300 gold.
1,300?
1,300 gold. If I win, I can have the armor. Mithril and all. If I win. If not, I'll buy other wares.
Found the issue. Leanies does not have ignore coin weight enabled.
Roll
Yeah,
me
why?
a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Okay, I don't think I'm very great at persuasion. We'll try it though.
But Zen, that's interesting. You seem to have. You don't have what they call a gambling addiction?
I wouldn't say Zen does. 15.
Put your chest away.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. She would do.
I'm looking for one of these. And he hands you a sketch of something. And yeah, you can disable coin weight. I don't count that.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'll loan you the armor for now for your journey. If you can make it, if you can find it, I heard that's supposed to be among the things that you can find where you're going. You find that and bring it back for me. We'll call it even permanently.
With no money, no nothing like that.
Well, I mean, it's for now. I'm gonna let you borrow it for the time you're away. If you make it back alive, you either need to pay me 2,200 gold, or bring me that item.
I can certainly do that. I can absolutely do that. That is, yes, wonderful. Well, not for me, but for Zen. I don't really do that stuff. I'm not really the slashy. I'm more of the thinker. I like reading. I have this book here. I probably shouldn't talk about that. Anyways, yeah, no, that works perfect. That's wonderful.
What item now? You're not going to be getting us in trouble, I hope.
Yeah, what is the item? I'm curious. Obviously.
Nice.
So the item he is looking for
Actually, this might be important. I'm gonna stay for a second.
seems to be a weapon. And it looks like this.
Ooh, fancy sword.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Wow.
curious. What actually is that? Does it have a name?
Are you asking me or Yuck Yuck?
No, yuck.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like one of a kind, but it's quite rare.
Does it have a name?
I've heard some people have named their own versions of it individually, but it does have sort of a practical name that people have just sort of given it to identify it from other swords.
What would that be?
Call them Holy Avenger.
Holy Avenger.
She would very much have her book out and writing this down. I'm imagining this is like the picture she could just take.
It's a fascinating. Well, there's several different variants of basically any sword. You can if it has that appearance, that sort of basic look to it, You'll know it from. It'll still look like that, but might find it as a great sword or a short sword. But it'll still sort of look like that. They all kind of have the same basic look, just different sizes. And yeah, I have an old friend who's a paladin. Only paladins seem to be able to wield that particular sort of max effectiveness. And he's been trying to hunt one down for a while, but he hasn't been able. Hasn't had any luck. But I've heard among the rumored things that might be where I've heard you're going, you might be able to find one there.
And a quick question, Paul. The items we're not supposed to take, is this one of them? That it is?
No.
Okay, good. Just want to check.
Old Stabby.
Well,
perfect.
as long as we do not want to wake a sleeping dragon, I don't think that's a good idea.
Unless he's friendly.
Unless we dragons are friendly and interrupting their sleep, that usually doesn't go too well.
They're not morning people.
I don't know about that. It's more of the fact that you stole their items. They don't like that.
Oh, that's true.
I would love to, obtain this armor, but I'd also love to buy a couple things. 2 things to be exact. Just a magical, and she twitch her head to the side again as if she's like listening to someone. Magical longsword and this weird ruby thingy. Ruby of the War Mage. That's the one. That's what you call it, at least.
And you wanted just your basic advanced longsword?
More magically attuned one.
Yeah, I'm assuming with your current budget, you're looking for your basic magical enhancements.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be those. If you got the money now, I can do that for those two for. So I can do those two for $750.
That would be great. Wonderful.
I think a longsword might cost more than 10 gold, but I don't care.
Yeah, well, I'll take it. Give him the money, take my stuff, and Talia would take the time and control of the body and kind of go browse everything.
Alright. Well, I believe I got what I want. I don't need any fancy artifacts. I suppose I'll wait around. Don't forget to buy some good clothes for the mountains and also some climbing gear, because I am not covering for you. And I am
Yes,
not going
everybody
alone.
make sure you buy your climbing gear and cold weather clothes if you're going to.
Oh, I thought you were buying it for all of us. Okay,
Yeah,
how much is
no.
that then?
25 for the climbing gear and 10 for the cold weather clothes.
Okay, yeah.
All right, hold on.
How much? Wait,
what is
Paul,
it
what was the first one again? It was 700 and something?
750.
750 plus the 35. Got it.
Cold weather. What's it called? Proceeded that we have to look for?
You probably won't find it if you're using the free version. You'll just have to make a custom item.
All right.
It's just cold weather clothes. You can get the description online if you really care, but it's just that as long as you have it entered as it's in your list, so I know you have it.
All right. So I'm going to call it. Whoops. Where the hell did it go? Let's call it cold weather here. Quantity 1, add item.
So you can all buy anything you want from those lists. Please type in the chat what you bought because there's only one of each thing in them. The exception is it doesn't show it there, but you can also buy any +1 magical weapon for 700 gold plus the cost of this weapon. We'll just say, 700 plus the approximate cost of the weapon. Raina, you are not exempt from these. You can also buy them. You'll have access to them before you leave.
Excellent.
Quick thing. What if all these things are good for druids? Maybe the focus.
Depends entirely on how you want to use them. Like mithril armor would be useless to you because you don't wear metal armor typically. Although I've scrap that rule, you can if you want to. But if you're sticking to the traditional druid style, you typically wouldn't wear metal armor.
All right, yeah, I definitely want to stick to the traditional. And Trident of the Fish Command. I wonder what that does.
Oh yeah, I need that.
Raina, you can absolutely buy both of those items.
She's in
Excellent.
here, vote.
She's allowed to buy them.
Oh,
She'll have access to them before she leaves.
oh, I thought she.
I'm
Already...
not doing a fucking shopping episode. She can buy them.
We're going shopping.
Yeah, we just got so much money. My
Money,
goodness.
but I'm gonna burn in an instant at the bar.
You know, you know,
Let's just
devout might be good for
if you really want a more story-driven explanation. Lucinda borrowed Raina's money bag and sent an aide to buy for her.
All right.
She's looking out for me.
She wants your full attention.
Ah, this is true. Smart. She knows what she's about.
So yes, you can absolutely buy a Trident of Fish Command and Wand of Secrets for 1,000 gold.
Excellent.
Since you are buying two magically enchanted items at the same time, he will forego the 5 gold cost of the Trident.
You said what?
the
Cost?
Oh, Trident of Fish Command. Yeah, never mind. That's only I was that wouldn't apply here. It's 1,000 gold.
Okay, got it. Perfect.
I was thinking of different things where when you get magical basic weapons and armor, or like mithril armor or something like that, whatever price it shows there, I also make you pay like the normal price for the armor on top of it. But the Trident of Fish Command is not just a basic +1 or +2. It's a specific item, so the price is the price.
It's like a trinket.
Yeah.
Okay.
The focus item though would be probably good for the druid, but I'm not much of a spellcaster though. I mean, I do have my healing, which will give.
I would absolutely say right now that the magically focused druid should be buying that.
Robo. That is for you.
And that being said, it's also only a common tier magic item, so I'm fine if you each want to get one.
All right. I mean, well, it will help my healing, right?
If that's what it says it does.
Yeah. Robo, you should buy it, buddy.
Which one are we talking about?
The first item in the common tier, the Chevron Birch Focus.
The Birch Focus. You should buy that, Mr. Robo. Is he still here? He might have fallen asleep.
I just heard him talk. Oh no, sorry, that was never mind. That was preceded. That wasn't Robo. Just getting them confused.
I think he is asleep.
Well, that's all right. We're almost done. So you guys can buy whatever from that list, and we'll go over it later. In the morning, I call it this, but but based on Raina's personality, I don't think it literally applies. But for the metaphor of getting the point across, Raina does the walk of shame in the morning and shows up.
Nice.
And you all have one more meeting before you can leave, and you were told to get there early.
That's right. I better take an energy.
Was told to get there early.
Some kind of energy drink. The equivalent of energy drink here, I guess.
Yeah, you're good. You can have some coffee.
Some good old coffee.
Bean juice.
Bean juice.
Bean juice.
So, because we're getting close to the end of the time, you guys get there without any issue, and Raina, you kind of give the hand motion of like, stop here. And you see that Jurgen is in fact already conversing with someone else.
Yeah.
They are speaking a language that I don't think any of you speak.
Ooh, what is it?
Which language?
Can we tell what it is?
Well, it depends. What languages do you all speak? I will go around the table and ask one at a time so that you don't talk over each other. Leonides.
Oh, I speak Common, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Amaya.
Celestial, Draconic, Elvis, and Gnomis.
Okay. Melfice.
Obviously, common and then my clans.
Leonin.
Yeah, Leonin.
Raina.
Right. I also have Sylvan.
Right. And Robo is asleep. As far as we can tell. Zen.
Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Yeah, none of you speak. I was correct. None of you speak this. And they seem to be. Jurgen's. It seems like Jurgen's being talked down to by this person to some degree. Like, probably like a lot of finger point gestures. Finger pointing and some to Jurgen's chest, some to the other guy, the other male figure's head, as if like think. Eventually they part ways. Jurgen remains because he's waiting for you, and he sits down and pulls out a cigarette and lights it, starts smoking, and seems a little stressed out.
Wait, cigarettes exist?
Oh no. Oh
Jesus.
no.
Like, so you're telling me there's
mean-
cigarettes in D&D?
Yeah, why wouldn't
I mean,
Yeah,
there's just
tobacco.
plants that you smoke.
Fair point.
well, some
Time to
plants
give-
more than others, right?
All you're doing is just feeding Leonides more addictions.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Good, then it'll be broke all the time.
Yeah, nice.
Perfect.
Oh, I forgot. I do know Gnomish and Halfling. I chose those, but I don't think I would have known that language anyways.
No. That being said, I would argue being a full blown. If you were paladin, I would have said probably not. But as a full blown cleric, well, no, even paladin probably would have. But as a cleric, you vaguely recognize what you think the language was.
So Amaya would, right?
Yeah, Amaya, you're pretty sure he was being dressed down in infernal.
Oh.
Oh.
Infernal.
The devil's tongue, also
Spicy.
spoken by tieflings.
Mm-hmm.
Scary language.
Yeah.
Spooky.
I mean, there's plenty of reasons why somebody would know the language besides being intermingled with devils in some way, but it is considered the language. It is the primary language of devils,
Oh, devil.
Got it.
not to be confused with demons. Their primary language is abyssal.
Very devilish.
Yes, and never ever call a devil a demon or vice versa unless you want to instantly get in a massive brawl.
I mean, we'll probably be killing them anyway, right?
But anyway, the person walks away and Jurgen sits down and starts having a smoke and is waiting for you.
What time would it be for Olan?
Noonish.
I'd approach first and say, that seemed to be a bit heated. What happened?
You see him look up at you, and you see a flash of anger when you ask about it, as if to say, "How the fuck do you know about that?" And then he just sort of lets out a sigh and starts puffing a cigarette.
Leo's not very tactical.
You should not have heard that conversation.
Sorry, we were just coming in and not really heard it, more so realized it was happening.
Yes, it was very abrupt.
Right. Well, to answer your question, I was being reminded of something I need to deal with. I have a decision I have to make.
Any of our concern?
Not directly. It's not gonna bring any harm to you, no matter which way it goes. But it does partially involve you to an
Is
extent.
I would care to know them.
Something we could help you with, maybe.
Option 2.
I'm fine with telling you what it is, but no, you can't help me with it. It's a personal thing. I've been reminded by my pack leader that I either need to decide if I'm staying to continue helping you as our friendship begins to blossom, or I need to go return to my pack.
Interesting. And what's your decision going to be?
Well, my eventual plan is to kill that bastard and take my family back, but that's a different problem. For the
What?
moment, I'm probably going to have to return to my clan and make it look like I'm being subservient.
Well,
Respectful
we definitely
decision.
appreciate your
Yeah.
company.
What, is your family in danger, or
Less danger and more stolen from me.
If you need assistance, you've helped us plenty, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We owe you a great gratitude.
Yes.
You owe me nothing. You owe me nothing, but I appreciate the sentiment. That said, if you tried to fight this guy, even with my help, you would probably die.
Figured. Might as
I
well
was about
offer
to
either
say
way.
I probably owe you the most out of all, but
Yeah, matter of fact,
Also,
if it wasn't for him.
There's also a strong chance that you would end up with a curse you don't want.
Like another one.
I can't think of a curse I would want.
Yeah.
Lucinda.
Well, that
I mean,
is on me to sort out. It has been wonderful working with you all. Before I part ways, though, I did ask you here for a reason.
yeah. And what was that?
You should know that I don't have all the details, so you'll have to try and fill some of it in.
Uh-oh.
But one I can't talk. One among you, and not and by you, includes your recent extended editions, shall we say? One among you and your recent company is not who they say they are.
Caldus.
Oh,
I mean,
I
do we
wasn't
count
finished.
Kaldas?
Your mom.
I wasn't
Sorry, I
that's
just had to.
finished.
I had to say
I
that.
wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, though.
I just had to
It
say
is
your
not.
mom.
It is not the one you think it is.
Oh.
Do you care to tell us who, or are you not even sure of that?
I have an idea, but I don't want to send you down the wrong path. I'm not sure enough.
I still care to be informed of everyone's ideas. Cautious.
I am confident in saying that Caldas is probably a scumbag, but that's not who I was referring to.
Interesting.
There could be
And
multiple.
you won't tell us who?
I will not put someone in the line of fire until I am sure they deserve it.
Well, if you get some more information, I know you're off, but I'm sure Balin can contact us.
To be fair,
I will make sure if I find anything, yes, it did, it gets back to you.
Well, I need to
You
track
will.
down my
Care to know
sister
my friends.
again. if you can help.
Yes, your sister will be with the noble and Lucinda.
Okay, that's convenient.
They don't go. I have known them for about 2 or 3 years now, and they never go anywhere without all. I mean, walking around the city, they might split up and go to different shops, but they're all findable for each other.
So they're very tight.
Yes.
Seems my mother
Okay.
has a thing for felines. Interesting.
I knew it.
Wait, what?
You got competition, Rogue.
She knows things.
Mm,
A lot of
Yeah,
things.
there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things your mother likes.
Oh.
Leaning.
Good judgment might be one of them.
You should ask your father one day.
My father? You know my father? Oh, wait. Which father? I'm getting confused, actually. I forgot that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you did. You told me you had the fuck.
Oh, wait. Scratch
Oh,
that.
he meant
You're talking
in
about
general.
Yeah, he's
About the
talking
birds and the bees.
Yeah, because I thought for a second, because I remember when we met my mother and asked, do I have a father? Who is he? And he's, oh, I don't know. I thought maybe this guy knew my biological father, but he's talking about my true father that
Yeah.
raised me. Okay.
Is your father? Gasp.
And then this is
Gasp.
I know, right? This would be my correct answer. I will then. I plan on visiting him soon after how I met my deceased mother.
At least I assume he knows. I assume whether he'll tell you the truth or not. I know he knows it.
I do need to talk to my father sooner than
We
later.
all
There's a
meow
lot
somewhere.
of interesting conversations we're gonna have. I
Did
kind
he?
of wonder.
Did he not speak to you about the birds and the bees?
I don't think this is a conversation about birds and the bees, though.
Do you know what you mean? Drow, do you
No,
even
I
know what
think
you
it
mean by
would.
that?
I think it would probably be depending on your definition of the birds and the bees. It would be more like the birds and the birds, or the bees and the bees.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Good combos.
I have reason to suspect that you don't know the whole story of what happened with either of your mothers.
Well, I'm starting to wonder myself. She did make a comment about doesn't want to make me think lesser of my father. Then, oh shit! This has been an interesting visit to the city.
Oh, that's
Now I have
right.
more questions than anything.
Anyway, I have to get going, but do me a favor.
Oh shit!
Don't get killed in those fucking mountains.
Not
planning
planning
on
on
it.
That's encouraging.
I hadn't planned on it. Well, that's true. If my mother is still breathing, I have to track her down. There's no telling what trouble she's getting into and causing.
Or who she's been with.
Well,
Oh, for
thank
sure.
you again.
Seems you all
You're
have your
welcome. Oh,
motives.
one other thing. Amaya. Actually, hold that thought. DM the player's question, because I've lost track. What level are you guys?
Should still be 3.
3.
Okay. Amaya.
Yes.
Hold on to this. We'll save it until you know you're strong enough to reverse its effects. Use it on someone who needs it.
Probably Leo.
He hands you a vial that looks like it's the consistency of blood.
Ooh.
Vampire.
And with that, he turns into a full 4-legged bear and darts off.
He's a bear.
What about
I mean, you knew he was a bear. But
Well, yeah.
He's a nice bear.
Well,
most werebears are.
I like it.
So, as you're left to your own devices, Maya, I will tell you what that is. It's a vial of his blood.
Vial of
And
his
Oh,
blood.
kinky.
essentially, if someone drinks it, they'll become a werebear. He's telling you, if they don't want to stay as one, don't use it until you're strong enough to remove a curse.
So you can remove that.
Of course, all curses can be removed one way or another.
In theory, to reverse this particular curse, the way he's expecting it to be removed, you have, I think, like 24 hours to do it after it's used.
I'm sure Balin can remove it.
Oh.
Maybe.
So there's a time limit. Yeah, if he's around.
Yeah. I mean, there are magics, healing, restorative magics in the world strong enough to overcome the timer, but these characters may never actually in this campaign get that high, and if they do, it won't be for a long time.
Oh,
That being
foreshadowing.
said,
We're all gonna die.
as you guys make it back from your meetings, and Jurgen has left for the time being, you get your full night's rest. Obviously, you didn't use really much spells or anything, but take a long rest if you need one on your sheet for any spells you used or anything. And you wake up the next morning, and it is going to be time. We're going to start next week's session with you guys leaving for the mountains.
Nice.
Maybe wouldn't we also want to quickly just... Do we have food? I feel like we have ration boxes and such, right?
I think we do. Here, let me check.
I believe my character has a ration box.
Yeah,
Also,
that'd be good
do
to
we
have.
level up?
1 days of rations.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
I got
Yeah.
rations.
Ooh, level up.
Woohoo, level 4.
Let's go. Manage. Let's go to level 4.
Manage characters and levels. Level.
I'm just gonna,
4.
for simplicity, just say food's been supplied
Ooh.
for you.
Ability
What
score.
is
All
the
right.
ability score improvement? What is that? Choose an option. Let me look.
Oh, like your
I can
stats.
You can
choose a-
improve one of your stats, or you can take a feat.
It means
I'm gonna
That
take
means
a.
you can either put one stat up by 2 points, which would, if it's a 16, would put it to an 18 for a new bonus. Or you can split it into 2 single
No.
points, but if you do that, they have to go in 2 different places. Or you can take a feat.
Okay, well, the feat I have is only firearm specialist, which is useless.
I have that.
You can just you can Google others and then add them in manually if you really wanna. Like that's what I'm gonna do. I'm
All right, I'm
probably
gonna
gonna
do
take
that later.
Warcaster. I think Warcaster or Sentinel. I'll take Warcaster.
Yeah, the reason you have firearm specialists is because that's a Matt Mercer DM thing, which he built into D&D Beyond as like basically famous person homebrew. So that's always available because it's on there for free. As it, like he doesn't charge him nor Beyond charge money for the class. That's why.
Is it what about score improvement? Is that worth it or nah?
It's up to you, really.
It will increase your. Well, it depends on what score you put it into. First of all,
Interesting. All right.
if you put it into strength, it will increase your strength attacks. Not in your animal form though, because you take their strength. If you increase your dexterity when you're not in animal form, it would increase your armor class. It would also increase your initiative and any of your dexterity skills. Your constitution would increase your hit points. Although if you're looking for at level, if you're at an ASI level and you want a way to increase your hit points, I would start with tough before I worried about building your con.
I'm gonna think about. I'll look up some feats and see. I will definitely think of it because I wouldn't mind getting more. Because my wisdom is at 16. Going up to 18 would be maybe even better. Or I'll think about it. I'll look up. I'll look up and see what I want to add. See what's good for druids.
Yeah, it's that's what I've been.
Well,
I was doing for a while,
also
just
keep in
comparing.
mind.
What I want to dump my
Also
extra
keep in mind,
bonus score improvements
as a
to.
moon druid, sometimes things are different for you.
Oh, so
Hmm.
maybe I give him one.
Because, like, for example, like anything you do to strength, dexterity, or constitution does not carry over to your animal forms. They take their
Oh.
you use whatever strength, constitution,
Mhm.
and dex they have on their stat block.
Oh, okay. So probably maybe I'll look at it, see what feats are good and all that jazz.
Now, I will say, when you're transformed as a druid, when you're wild shaped as a druid, unlike polymorph, which is a spell where it does the same thing, but with polymorph spell you take on the creature's full statistics. And when you wild shape as a druid, you retain your own intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So it can still be good to bump those because you can help with saving throws.
All right. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'm probably gonna up my wisdom. Wisdom would be good.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, I'll
probably
think
just
about
do
it.
dex.
Yeah, if you're a rogue, upping your dexterity is never a bad idea.
Yes.
Since you use it for a lot of skills, you use it for your attacks typically, because rogues generally tend to use finesse weapons.
Yes, sir.
And I've got my super cool psychic blades. Phew.
They tend to miss a lot, right, Mina? Just kidding.
Missile?
Actually, has Mina's character actually hit anything yet? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think wait, no, that was my
Probably.
other
The
character.
first episode, Mina shot something with an arrow, and then
Oh yeah,
the
that's
next encounter with shadow creatures, she stabbed one.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. I used like the
You guys
stabby.
you haven't fought a lot yet. That's next week.
Yeah, about it. Yeah, no, I
Oh,
was expecting a fight. My character he's decked out. He's
Yeah,
happy.
I was expecting.
Got a happy AC and a happy weapon.
Well, there's going to be at least 2 encounters that can be fights next week. One will pretty much guaranteed be a fight.
Uh-oh.
The second one depends
Perfect, just
entirely
like
on how
Mass
you handle
Effect.
situations.
Oh, well. Yeah, well.
Diplomacy or shoo, shoo. Shink, shink.
Well, the rogues love to kill stuff. So that's why if it
If
comes
they
to that,
deserve it.
I'm
we'll all
more so
okay.
into the steely part. I like
Yeah,
the idea of that dragon's gold.
the sleeping dragon is still not 100% sleeping. It has
I
it's
feel
divine.
like, the closer we get to the dragon, I feel like you'll probably meet my other altar.
Oh
'Cause
no.
He's a thief as well. He's great.
Oh, nice.
Everyone's gonna steal things.
That's
Oh,
probably why we
God.
got leveled up. I have a feeling next week's gonna be a really interesting episode.
Rogue party.
Yeah.
We're going
think I
rogue.
should wonder if I should put my ability scores into strength, maybe, because that is the really low. But also I'm leaning
Yeah,
towards like
that's really
dexterity.
low.
Yeah, you might want to.
No, don't put it in strength.
What's
If
your-
shadow creatures attack you, he'll die again.
Yeah, it's fine. What's your dex right now?
Let me check.
Hold on, guys.
New character sheet. Right now it's 17.
Still pretty good.
If you put one into strength and one into dex, then you would round them both up.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'd get a 9 in
So you-
strength and a 20 in.
No, you get an 8 in
eight.
strength because you have a 7.
Sorry.
But going up to 8 would drop your negative from 2 to -2 to -1 for skill checks and stuff.
Every little bit helps.
And then put the other one dex.
I don't know of any
And if
feat
you
that
put
I
the other
need.
one dex, that'll round you up to 18, which will give you a higher attack bonus and skill checks.
All right, I'm going to take the average for hit points.
Now I got a
Yeah,
minus
take
1
the
in strength
average.
and a
I
plus
rolled.
4 in dex.
It's great.
I think
Alright,
it
character's
was.
happy.
I think we could roll or average if the roll isn't good. So average.
Yeah,
or...
no, you can roll.
Yeah, whatever's
and
higher.
if you don't like the roll, you can just take the average.
Yeah. Perfect.
Damien's ready to kill some shit.
Yeah.
Got his
Oh yeah, plus 2
really
from
good armor really early, so
Constitution.
he's happy.
Perfect. Oh, that's right. I can show my phone screen with this app. It's called Let's View.
That's why I'd love to see where the new sort of reward for doing jobs for the noble is going to lead us, like with how we're going to get more stuff added to the house. Did I do something wrong? Should I have 31 hit points by now? At level 4?
What's your
So do what?
constitution?
My constitution is
shoot.
15.
So that's
Hi.
+2, so that's 8 extra. And so that's 8 by itself.
Wait, should you have how many?
And you started with 8, so that'd be
I'm gonna-
16.
I'm gonna have 35.
And then 3 levels. It sounds like, yeah, if you took
Yes.
the average every level, then yes, that would be 31 should be correct.
Yeah, alright. Let's make sure.
Because
Just
the
kinda
average is 5, so.
Hey, Druidcraft. She was playing D&D too.
Awesome episode, guys. I just ended the stream and
Yeah.
hosted a. Try to get. And I got a follow up, man. Yeah, I gotta meet new peeps. Expand.
Yeah,
Here's
your
the
next
mission
the next
part.
couple of episodes are going to be very
Actiony.
adventure heavy.
On a cool. Now I
Zen's
like.
prepared.
I love story, so I don't mind story driven.
You're about due for
Yeah, I
a
like
proper
it.
adventure.
Yeah. A lot of story recently, which is lovely.
Story's great and all, but it's about time the fighter got to fight.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know. And I've an AC of 20 and 52 HP. Like I'm and a magic sword. I'm
Wait,
so
you have an AC of 20?
I know. It's great. It's
He temporarily has mithril plate armor.
until I get him the sword, then I have it permanently. It's nothing's gonna go wrong. Everything's gonna go great.
One, make that 22. I can make it +2 for a while with Shield of Faith.
That's lovely. And I have shield as I can cast as a reaction to increase mine by 5.
Proficiency.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh
so
my god.
Nice. I've got 4d6 psionic energy.
Meanwhile, the DM's over here like, that's great. 27 AC with a shield up. Shield spell is great and all, but there are ways to damage you that are not based on your AC.
Yeah, like magic. Yeah.
Yeah, 15 AC without a armor, or 15 AC without like a shield or anything's cool and all, but unfortunately for you, I can dodge until I can't.
Until you can't.
Yeah, I have to add that limitation, or else Paul's gonna take it out on me next episode. Or else it sounds like
I
I'm being
mean,
too
you can dodge as much as you want.
Yeah.
It just means I roll with disadvantage, but it also means that you still have a 15 AC, which is not terribly high.
I might want to invest in some better armor, because apparently the lever only gives me 1 extra.
We're just at a shop, and you just had a lot of money, so.
Well, I didn't feel like buying armor this time because I didn't think we'd need it. We're not really doing anything really. Well,
It gives you
We're
one
going
plus.
to fight a dragon. What do you think we need armor for?
Well, I just have light armor currently.
I mean, for a rogue, that's pretty much all you.
Leather armor
Yeah,
gives
currently
you
I only have
leather armor gives you 11 plus your dexterity. If you're a
Yeah.
rogue, you want to stick with studded leather as your best bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rogues really don't need to increase their armor. They probably don't want to because disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you said it's the armor class of the armor plus dexterity, right? Oh, it means plus the, like the +4 thing, right? I was about to say.
Yes.
Alright, I almost misinterpreted that.
No,
Yeah,
you
so
don't have 29
11
armor.
Yeah. Yeah.
11
Yep,
armor
15's
bonus
correct.
plus 5 from my dex. Yeah.
Yeah, that's some pretty. But yeah,
I
my
think I'm good.
initiative and dex is now pretty good. Because I'm pretty sure we're the same.
We're all saying this, but we're gonna be like bleeding on the floor next episode.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'll tell you right now, in the next 2 episodes, depending how fast I decide to push it, but for sure within 2 episodes, you're going to be at the top of that mountain, and if you wake up the dragon, you're all toast.
Yeah, that's.
So you're
not
gonna want
gonna
to send in the rogues, right? Just
Oh
to
yeah,
kinda
definitely the
smooth.
rogues. Let them deal with it. We'll stand back.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Don't,
jeez.
don't you
Okay,
worry.
so
no.
it's 45
No, let me
gold
make it
for
clear.
studded leather.
Let me make it clear. If that dragon wakes up, you're all toast.
That's fair.
Hmm.
It's moot at that point.
Yeah.
Question: do dragons have an innate sense whether it's their gold is being touched or something?
Oh yeah, they do.
They have a very high perception score.
Yeah, about to say, I don't think they have like a mental connection to gold.
But they
I wouldn't be
know.
surprised.
But I mean, it's in
Sure,
near
they got good
them.
eyesight.
All I'm saying is the term ancient dragon was used.
Ancient,
Yeah,
so it's old.
So fuck
Can we
around and
cr-
find
can we,
out,
like-
basically.
Maybe we can just charisma the
gonna-
dragon. Just
I'm gonna
talk
tell
to
you
it.
right
Maybe.
I'm going to tell you right now that using the CR system, the lowest CR rating for an ancient dragon is 20.
Yeah, there's no way.
That's lovely.
We must be careful. And like again, we'll send the rogues in. They're eager to die. The rest of us.
I don't
will
think there is a
skip.
I do have a
careful.
+8
It's
in
just
stealth.
live.
The highest CR, depending which dragon I decide you run into, is 24.
That's
How
lovely.
big are dragons usually?
What kind of dragons?
How big are dragons usually?
Oh, they're huge.
Depends entirely on the type of dragon.
Godzilla.
An ancient dragon is considered gargantuan.
Got it. So I can't just cast silent in the middle of it, so it couldn't heal.
You can try.
Maybe by its head.
No, it
You
needs
could.
to be. It needs to fully be in it for it to not be able to heal.
Oh.
So
Yeah, it probably wouldn't work, but even if I allowed it, that doesn't stop it from seeing you and breathing a giant cone of death on you.
That's good.
fail.
Okay.
Oh wait, we leveled up.
Yeah,
I get new spells.
Yeah, I don't have
Oh,
a.
goodness.
Since I don't have evade yet, I'd be in a pickle.
we all
Well,
would be in the pickle.
Yeah.
let's see what the. Let me look at these and see what the lowest damage of these would be.
I'm more worried about the
I didn't think I would
Kraken.
survive.
Yo, Paul, do you have save states for your D&D? No.
Yeah, it's called Make New Characters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
so
dear.
you're
Yeah.
playing a roguelike.
That's why I'm worried about the Kraken.
Wait, what correct? Oh.
What crack?
The good
No,
news
I
is
have-
the good news is one of the dragon breaths that am considering using would only put you to sleep.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh,
Well, what's he gonna do while we're asleep?
Good.
And then it just
It'd be
feast
a-
on us.
Especially since
it's a
some
nut-
of us.
It's a 90-foot wide cone.
Ooh.
Reasonable.
And
Especially
it
since
lasts.
some of us.
You fall unconscious for 10 minutes and you have to pass a DC 21 con save.
Even the elves?
Oh,
Mm.
Actually, I have advantage.
yeah. Does that count as magical sleep? Oh, I'm guessing so.
It doesn't actually matter because that's not the dragon breath I'd be using.
Okay.
Paul, real quick question. So I have my owl for Find Familiar. Can I just like I don't need to actively have that as like a prepared spell.
As long as the familiar isn't killed.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
You can leave it as a ritual. Now it takes longer to cast as a ritual, and you still burn a spell slot when you do it. But
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I could just use that as a ritual, couldn't I? Oh yeah.
Mhm.
but no, with Find Familiar, as long as the familiar has not been killed, it is still active.
And my owl will be fine.
Well, the
Once I
most
get this
likely,
done.
the most likely dragon that I would actually have you be dealing with. I see. Probably that one. So you were asking Leonides about its senses.
Yeah.
Not guaranteed, but the most likely dragon that I would use Let's see. The two most likely ones I would use both have about a plus 17 to perception.
17.
Okay.
Wow, that's a lot.
I'm boned.
I mean, I have a +8 to stealth.
So the highest you could roll would
Only
be
I
a
had pass without
28.
a choice.
So you can roll as
plus-
high as a 28, and then the lowest it can roll is a 17.
Theoretically, I could.
Hmm.
If only I had pass without
This
a
is
choice.
when we find like an alchemist and get potions of
Oh,
invisibility.
I forgot though.
Ooh.
Or a certain
That
ring.
still doesn't save
I
us.
forgot though.
Yeah. Lord.
It would be going by its passive perception because it's sleeping. Its passive perception is 26.
Oh,
My precious.
Okay.
Reasonable.
so I literally have to roll a 19 or a 20 to sneak by it.
No, there's gonna be
No.
no sneaking.
Melfice, since you're a druid, you should get pass without a choice. That would help a lot.
By the
Get
way,
what?
you guys all
Pass
bought
without
Winter.
a choice.
He can be the
Oh, let me
lone
look.
survivor.
It adds a +10 to stealth checks.
Really?
Can he cast
That's
it
a
on
spell.
others?
That will be very useful, yeah.
Oh,
If you stay
like
together, it works on multiple people.
Mama likey.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I will add
You
that.
should get that. I would, but I can't
Yeah.
get it.
Let me just raise this concern. You all bought and added to your inventory the climbing gear and winter
Yeah.
clothes, right? All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, my character is all set and ready to murder.
Well.
And survive.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, no, I have no worries about that for you guys, maybe, but
Oh. Well,
I will-
with us
no, I
knowing what
will-
we're
I
going
will-
up against, this is good.
I'm curious. What is everyone's current hit point totals?
39.
Oh, yeah. I need to update
I have
that.
31.
52.
So currently one of
52?
you. So currently one of you would not instant die if you get dragon breath.
Oh.
I'm at
I
23.
think I know
Nice.
who.
My
Yeah,
question
no,
is-
yeah, I'd assume
My
me.
question is that even if you do
You've
the
been making
sleepy,
death saves, but you wouldn't be dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I wouldn't instantly be dead, but I'd be like, about to die.
It's
Yeah.
coming. You're
Yeah,
delaying the inevitable.
With no one there to heal you.
Yeah,
How much did you say,
That's good.
Zen?
I have 52.
52.
I have good news.
I have 39.
The rogues might pass the saving throw.
39. Oh.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
So I'm telling you, send the rogues in. Let us just did it.
I usually like to keep stuff secret, but some of you are new and it's too much fun to toy with you. The dragon that I have decided on one of two dragons, and the one that's the most likely to take half damage from its breath is a successful DC 24 dexterity save.
I can't even make that if I tried.
Oh, ouch.
I'm not a man of dex. I can't do that.
See. Was it 38 for Leo?
my max hit points for Leanies, I believe, was 31.
31? Gotcha. And what did Melfice say?
For what?
HP.
23.
23. Thank you. I'm keeping a little track on the side.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
And I don't
We don't
know
know
Robo.
Robos yet.
Yeah.
I lied. I looked at it again. I lied. The most likely dragon that I would probably use is actually a DC 22 con save for their breath.
Wow.
Oh, I can so do that. That's so up my alley. I love con. Wow, I like that one better.
And its breath is noticeably weaker, so it would only outright kill, I think, 3 of you.
Oh boy.
I could
That's
do
better.
that.
Yeah, so much better.
Con makes me feel a lot more safe.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I might also just change my mind last
I'll-
minute. I do.
Wish it was
I'll be on the
wisdom,
floor.
But I mean,
A wisdom save. That
I
For
have
a
plus
breath,
6
that'd
in
be interesting.
wisdom.
Not very
Well, if it was
wisdom
like a
flaw, that
like a
kill.
madness type of thing,
I guess, yeah.
Who
That'd be
knows?
just
like
vomiting madness. That'd be interesting.
like a Elden Ring style.
Yes.
I've
Well,
got
that
a fire
reminds me,
spell
there's
that makes me mad.
I was looking at an app on my phone I downloaded, but that only has
Gives
basic
me-
monsters in it. There's new book monsters I need to look up too.
Ew.
So much that can kill us. It's amazing.
Yay! It's just like a coat of many colors. Pokemon monsters. Gotta kill them all.
Yes.
Pokemon monsters.
Or I guess they gotta kill us all.
Mm. You
And
talking about
pocket
the Japanese
monsters.
name?
The pocket monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Japanese name.
They gotta kill us all. Or like in Godzilla Kaiju.
What was that, bro? Oh, it was Pursuit left.
We lost
This
proceeded.
week was a lot of fun. You know what?
It's
Maybe
late
even-
for him.
Yeah, it's actually late for me. It's like
Yeah.
2:26 a.m.
Damn, go to
Gosh,
sleep.
the night's just starting.
Well, I guess I should
Yeah,
go to
pretty nice.
sleep.
Oh.
Good
Wow.
night, all.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Get on the ground. Get down. Get down.
He's
Put your hands in
gone.
the air. Nice. All right, we are ready. Oh, okay.
There he's
Boom,
gone.
baby. Goodness. What? Hello,
Yeah,
friends.
it's probably time to log, guys. It's
Amaya.
late.
Well, you guys have a lovely night.
It was a fun session.
It was.
Can't wait to die next session.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
man, we better be careful because I have a feeling that a
See.
couple of the characters in the group are going to be too frisky for their own good.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Tofu.
I can
Hoi,
on.
hoi.
I mean,
Because
you know, the
Yeah.
some of them might be. Mina's going to finally come out like that character in that video going around grabbing things that she shouldn't be.
I mean,
Oh,
if I
Zen's
see
gonna do
something
that as well.
shiny, you know.
Yeah.
oh yeah, this place will be full of shiny things. You're gonna meet my other altar, and it's gonna be awful. He's gonna steal
Oh,
everything.
man. This is a venture. I might just stick
Oh.
back and stay at the town.
Yeah, I
But
don't
it's
blame
story
you.
time.
I have no. There's I don't see any way this is gonna go well for us.
Yeah.
It's
I
gonna
mean-
end catastrophically.
I wonder how dragons, how easily they can be awakened. That's the thing.
They have giant ears, so
Ooh. I guess it depends on the dragon.
yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Depends on the DM.
are dragons ever talk? Do they talk like they do in like Hobbit and all that, or are they just beasts in D&D?
Very nice. I think it depends. Oh, the Capamon died. But yeah, it goes when they talk.
Because it depends on the story, right?
Yeah, there might be depending on the dragon too. I don't know. I think some can. I think it depends on the type.
I wonder if they shapeshift. Like, do dragons shapeshift into humans or humanoid forms like some do?
There's Kitsune in Pathfinder.
Yeah, I'd imagine there is some kind, but not.
Yeah.
I imagine not this dragon.
Were
okay.
dragons?
Were dragons? Yeah.
No idea. But yeah, usually dragons can transform into.
Oh, no worries, Spirit.
humanoid
And
form.
if you want to
That'd be
listen
a
to
lot
the
easier to
story,
kill.
I'll have it up on
I like that.
YouTube as
Yeah.
well,
It's all weak and fragile.
and it's
You just
also
stab
it'll be on Twitch too.
Well, they don't lose
Let's see.
their
Couldn't
mentality
meow
or
it.
strength. They just
These things happen.
scale down.
Yeah, we're
True, but at least this time we aren't like stabbing at its toenails.
we're changing games soon, or I am. They're going to sleepies.
All right. Yeah, I gotta go, guys. It's late.
The new icon. Yes, isn't
Yeah,
it
thanks for
cute?
the session.
I know it was
Thank you.
good.
Yeah, thank you
Paul.
everybody.
Yeah.
Glad
You're
you enjoyed
amazing.
yourself.
I really
I know
enjoy
it's late
these
for you, Paul. Get
characters.
sleep.
Can't wait for next week. We're back
I
on
just
track
hope-
again.
Yeah, no. Next week again. I just hope Robo enjoys it because he's
Yeah.
kind of quiet. I think he doesn't know how
I think
to.
he's just shy and just
Yeah, I think
is
he's
ill
shy,
prepared.
and he doesn't know how. Like he doesn't know how to answer questions. I think it's just because he doesn't know how to do the role play.
Or do you mean the
Yeah,
D&D
he's
Or-
not
ones?
into the role play
Wait.
too much.
Yeah.
No, no,
which is
you've
fine.
seen
Which
those.
is fair.
Yeah,
Don't blame him.
see, you're talking about the
That was
dragon.
when I started first playing. I what grabbed me to
Where did
D&D
I
was
put
the
that?
mechanical like fighting and all that. I loved it. I was not super into the role play at all.
Yes.
Really?
In fact, I hated role play.
Oh,
Really?
look at me now.
Yeah, I was not into it.
Oh.
It's grown on me though. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it
Because
definitely has
Paul
a
told
rep.
us this- Definitely has what?
A rep, like a reputation.
Oh, I see.
Very much, yeah.
There we go. Cute. Look at me now. Let's see. Oh, well, see you soon, Tamsy. Where is it? Ah, here. There we go. This guy.
It's late. I need to get some sleep.
Yes,
Thanks for the session,
sir.
everyone.
Later.
Super
Bye, guys.
cute.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Aw, have a good night. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I'm excited for next one. It's getting better and better, I think.
I'm certainly excited to see what you guys do next.
Heck yeah. We got a good group here. Very cool. Especially the more that we get used to each other, I think.
Yeah, I would say so.
Mm-hmm. Melfice's mom is just great.
Yes, I'm glad people are enjoying that. It's very fun to
Mhm.
play.
Heck yeah, and people are enjoying all the RP, the role play. Lots of new people
Very cool.
asking questions. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna save all these character arts so I can show them while streaming. All the different characters, like Mel's mom. Oh, the bad news gun.
Yeah.
This is bad news, guys. Let's see. Oh, have I been... Wolfie said, have I been the DM? That's not really me. It is a lot of work, though, and I really appreciate it. That's usually the hardest thing, is finding someone that wants to be a DM.
Yeah.
I love future Balin. What about my mom?
He's very chill.
My mom.
Well, sort of.
Yeah, very cool. Let's see. Oh man, the trident of fish. I didn't expect it to come into use, but I had to get it for my character for her backstory reasons.
Yeah.
We have stories from the family. So I have a healthy fear of fish related things that can swim. Anything with innate swimming speed, yeah. So that should count. Dude, it would be cool if I could, like, control a kraken. But it says the save is DC 15. Okay, so it's not, like, all-powerful. I really love the halfling minotaur guy.
Yes, he seems to be getting over well, which I'm happy about.
Yeah, very cool idea.
Well, I need to get some sleep. I've had a very long day.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, I'll see you next
Talk
time.
to you tomorrow.
Definitely. Have a good one. Bye.
You too.
There goes Mina. There we go. All right. Oh, let me get this out of here. So I don't need this one anymore. D&D, and then this one. I can put that one back on. Heck yeah. Yeah, my sister did that for me. It's a picture of Mina at the Skyview Tower. Who wants Treatos? Oh, someone, wait. About what game I'm going to play next? Or what am I changing to? Let's see. Oh, that's a charity thing. I got Fogs, free game copies for the charity stuff. There we go. I want chicken. Meow. I love chicken. What's it called? Cattails. But I hadn't decided yet, but this is an option. Boom. Oh, there we go. That took a second. Did I turn that off? Okay, let me get back in. And here. Hell yeah. Oh, and I can turn Clippy back on after this as well. Sweetness. Oh yeah. Here's, so for anyone new, this was the D&D info. All of our D&D friends here. And the Tuesday crew for the Amongst Us games. Tiger Tuesday. Hydrate. I need to get some more drink. Delicious. Ooh, and y'all should feed a little Sasuke over there too, the pando, because he needs all the channel points that he can get, so we can get more colors. There's a ginger cat and a white one, and then the xenomorph from Aliens, and the raccoon. There's a dog, but it's not ready yet. There's gonna be a dog. Oh man, that's a lot of maths for night times. Isn't it cute? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Yes. So we can get different colors, and there's gonna be more animals too. So they're working on the dog one now. What is this? Yeah, and the first cookie channel point gets redeemed once per session. So Wolfie got that one this time, but that's for whoever wants to name it for the session. So the first person in can choose its name and which animal that I will use. Let's see, why is this not working? Oh, it's so cute. They're gonna make it to where like the emotes go behind the animal so that you can see it eating. I'm on Catnet. Oh, it is working. I'm just not doing it. Derp. It's okay. It's been a long day. Third person who I knew that said Sasuke correctly. Well, yeah, because it's Sasuke. Okay, animal time. Throw a meow meow. Throw a snowball. Oh yeah, that just throws it at him. It was from a Christmas thing. Oh, look at it dodge. Is that all you got? I don't think I've seen it dodge like that before. That might be a new thing. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't notice it. That is so cute. I love it. Between hydrate and treat. I mean, technically it has food in there, or else it's like drinking it. It's supposed to be drinking. Did it look different? It's kind of hard to tell. Let me see. Yeah, because you can see food before the emotes start popping up. So there's a little bit of like dog food type, or cat food, I guess it would be. If it's proceeded, I'm throwing a snowball. Well, we could name it proceeded. But that's what the first cookie thing is for. So that way people can fight over who's first, and they'll know if they're first or not, because that channel point will be redeemed by the first person in. Girls, Distinct Gaming, what is up? Hello. That's awesome. Let's see, excellent. Get him next time. Oh, and let me do the thing here. How do I get this to be maximum? All right. Who wants Treatos? The pet cam is here. Oh no, not the ads. Boo ads. Go get food. Oh, cool. Enjoy. I hope it's delicious. Maybe chicken. I love chicken. Back. Damn ads. Howdy, Distant Gaming. What is up? So good to see you. Where's all the animals? We got treats. Mina's over here. I see your eyes. Look at that. Yeah, you want some treats? Yeah? Do you want a treat? She's not as into it as the others are. Let's see. Excellent. Who wants a treat? Do you want a treat? Give me a treat. Come on. Treats. Chaos. No? No chaos? We've got puppers. Oh, good night, Dewoo-voo. Dewoo. Dewoo-voo. Dewoo-voo. It's just fun to say. Let's see. Who else needs a shout out? Oh, and we'll do shout outs with. I'll turn Clippy on after this. Y'all get to see the Treatos. The stream menagerie. Oh, thank you. Yes, they're so much fun. Finally got 6 level spells. Ooh, are they good? With that. I've done like wild magic before. That one I like the wild sorcery. One day I'll try that again for cleric. Ooh, that's probably some good shit, huh? When is that? When they get revive, arise, revive, something like that. That's what Leo needs because he keeps almost dying. Well, he wasn't dead. He was only mostly dead, right? He was dead, but then he's not. He wasn't. Is that all you got? Good practice. There's chaos. There is chaos here. Good boy. Did you get licked on your face? Yeah, you did. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's so moist. Hey. Rude. Now you're gonna be all lovey-dovey? Cats, man. Sasuke can't be smacked. Oh, yeah, very nice. It's really fun. Let's see. Oh, when I keep them all on YouTube and as well as on here, but they'll be on YouTube, so they'll stay on there. So that way people can see listen to the story on the past episodes and the one shot too, because some of the characters from the one shot of our player characters are returning. Like my sister character, my character's sister is returning, and a couple of the others are part of the story now. So it's kind of cool to see what happened before. And oh, they're so cute, so sweet. Good boy. That's why he's all moist. Ugh. It's a problem. Occupational hazard. You guys want another treat? Here you go. Ready? Go. Oh. There he is. Who's a good boy? Did I do the hubby command? That's where all the animal names are. Yep, there's the dogs, cats, snakes, horses. There's a donkey and geese. We have geese now, and I want to get alpacas and a goat too eventually. Yeah, it is awesome because our DM is awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have more one-shot spots and guest player spots too. So definitely get in there. I would recommend going to Shison's Discord. Yep, you go to his Twitch there, Shison or Melfice, and that's the Discord we use for D&D. So all the info will be there. Oh yeah, especially all the cool pictures of all the characters that we talked to. Excellent. Oh yeah, they'll be planning in the future, I'm sure. We got lots of plans. Especially when Shison was saying he wants to be a DM. He wants to know how to DM too. It's a lot of work, but it's definitely appreciated. It's very cool. Mr. Law Dog, what is up? We love you. Hey. Good animals, yes. Aren't they the cutest? Aren't they the cutest doggos? Yeah, we got Lulu, Lua, and Red Dog. Where's Black Dog? No. No. No jumping. No. No paws. Nope. No. Go on. Off. Hey, off. Off. No. No, no. Thank you. She's still learning. She's a lifelong learner. Oh, sorry about that. She gets very excited. Hello, Red Dog. He's such a good boy. Who would leave this guy on the side of the road? I mean, come on, guys. That's just messed up. This is a good boy. Can't believe that happened. Poor baby. Yeah, some other ranch found him on the side of the road, and that's how we came into having him. Such a good boy. He's so sweet. And Mina in the corner, as always. Little brat. Right, Mina? Oh, she's watching them. I see your eyeballs. Yep. There. See. Oh yeah, I'll be switching over. I'm not tired, so I'll do something else. Maybe that cattails game. I still need to have kittens now that I've revived the giant lion, or is it, I think it's like a lioness. The giant cat guardian goddess or god, whatever it is. It's crazy. Let's see. Oh, chaos. Yes, you're a good boy. Let's see. Now that we're sorted out here. There we go. Why is this happening? Oh yeah, she's always judging. Yeah, this one. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? He's always knocking my hand. He's like, you're going to love me. Can I help you? Just like stands there awkwardly. Oh, I like that. Nice. Yeah, I've been looking for those dad jokes. Oh, and we gotta do the awesome alert too. Hold on. Hey, who's awesome? Y'all are awesome.
That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police.
Hell yeah. That's actually Seneca's VIP command, but I use it for everyone because it's awesome. It's just too awesome. How does the paladin protect against the heat of a firebolt? He turns up his AC. Just crank it up, baby. Love it. Chaos. You're so cray-cray. I love it. He's such a good boy. Alright, good night proceeded. Enjoy. Don't die. Oh, we had a good time. Hate it, but I love it at the same time. Exactly. It do be like that. Oh yeah. I gotta take a potty break, but then we'll decide what game to play after that. Oh, and one more treat. Oh, now that chaos is all settled in. We don't got treats, but we got drinks. We got treats. We got lots of treats. What do you think, buddy? He's already there. Good boy. He's like, but I wanted it. Here you go. We'll throw one in while he's there. Ready? Ready? Oh, he's like dripping. He's like salivating over there. Ugh, gross. Dang, slobbering. Oh, I don't know if I wanted to see that. Caught in 4K. Oh my god. Ugh. My poor carpet. Just don't think about it. Let's see. Milk in my life noise. That's awesome. Chaos is over there waiting for Red to leave. Delicious. Alright, let me take a break because I haven't taken a bio break in a bit. Right, Mina? She's so cute. She's fast as fuck, boy. Happiness. Hell yeah. Milk is happiness. Mina! Yawn. You want a treat? I thought so. Come on. I'll get you a special one. Where do I keep those? Just for Mina. You guys already had one. Okay, this is for Mina. Don't even act like it's for you. Really. Mina, treat? Here you go. I'll put it here. She's watching. Let's see. Session with friend. Sadly, we're only halfway in the boss fight. Oh no! Everyone got tired. Yeah, that does tend to happen sometimes here. Yeah. Oh, Mina. Silly cat. There we go. Yeah. It's getting pretty late for a lot of people here. Oh, what happened to my OBS? Let me turn this off. I might need to turn off some tabs here. And that. Noise. Oh man, yeah, watching people play D&D is a lot more fun than I thought it would be too. This is very cool. I'm learning a lot too. There we go. How about now? Nope, still having issues. Okay. I might have to restart Opius if it doesn't fix itself. Got rid of most of those.